What's my reason to ride?
For the thrill of the downhill.
To watch them succeed.
Customizing my bike.
Racing my mates. Learning new tricks. Winning races.
For moments like these.
And hitting the big air.
Now, what's your reason not to?
You know, mine did the same thing. I was like, oh no, we're good. Are we ready to go?
Okay, and welcome here to Rotorua BMX for the Central Region Winter Series. Aaron, how are you this morning?
Bit cold, bit damp, but hey, loving being here. It's going to be an awesome day of racing. Rotorua's turned the weather on for us once again, just like the summer.
I was going to say, mate, we're calling it winter racing, but it's no different to the summer months we've just had, right? So things can only get better from here for us. Big day planned. Got a few riders lining up here for the winter meet, which is great.
Yeah, there's about 150 riders here from all over the place. There's actually even one or two riders from Australia, so that's pretty cool. We've got some from up north. There's a couple from down in Wellington. Hopefully we can put on a good show for them.
Yeah, talking about Australia, no doubt. I know I've been struggling with the IT, but hopefully some of you have been able to watch our Mighty 11 riders over in Australia now competing. I know we've got a number of big class over there as well, not just the Mighty 11s, and they're definitely punching above their weight over there in Australia, so good luck to them as they start racing at about 2 o'clock this afternoon, I think. So no doubt, Aaron, we'll have a bit of a chat about that later on as the day progresses.
Yeah, we'll try and keep an eye on it and keep everybody posted on what's going on, but obviously the racing here is way more important. It's going to be just as much fun, and we're going to have a ball here as well. So if we forget to update you, don't worry, we'll keep you up to date with what's going on this track.
Yeah, super important practice sessions in here because I know not all the riders here will be competing, but no doubt a big event coming here in February, Aaron.
Yeah, a little bit of a tiny one. Worlds. It's going to be pretty epic. Should be a great time. There'll be a whole bunch of riders from all over the world here, so should be really cool actually.
Yeah, mate, it's going to be awesome. I tell you what, I've already told the boss I'm not coming to work for the whole of summer. Going to be chasing around those elite riders who no doubt will hopefully get to a whole bunch of local events across the country. But I'm going to put the weather on, get the rain out of the way today, and sun's out, guns out in Rotorua in February.
Well, yeah, the weather's been a little bit rubbish for the last summer, and over the winter it's actually rained fair bit too, so let's hope it's all rained out by the time summer gets here. But
regardless, just having a look around, mate, this track is looking really good. Talking to some of the riders earlier on today, it's holding up really well. It's rolling really smoothly, not that I'd know what that was about, but no doubt a good crew here helping out, keeping it real.
Mate, got to give a big shout out to our locals that come down here and just put in so much time keeping this track up to date and up and running. Yeah, I've heard the same thing. Everybody's saying it's actually rolling a little bit faster than they thought it was going to. So obviously the upkeep that they're doing daily, and sorry I haven't been here, I've been practicing for something else, but yeah, these guys have kept this place up and running, and it's such a good job. I love the way that our volunteers put the time in.
Yeah, no, the whole sport is on the back of volunteers, so big shout out to everyone here at Rotorua BMX Club for, again, pulling out a great event. Now, I'm going to drop you on the spot here, mate, because you mentioned you've been practicing for something else. What have you been up to?
So I've been practicing for Harcourt's Dancing for Hospice. It's a massive event here in Rotorua, biggest event they have for the year, and there's 10 couples who go out and they learn over 15 weeks. They learn to dance. Each one gets a certain dance. You got to do it, and so I've spent the last 8 weeks falling over 2 left feet. I'm now at 1.5 left feet and half a right foot, so hopefully by the time it comes around I've got my right foot back and I should be good to go.
So what kind of dancing, mate? Like, are we talking like the waltz, the foxtrot, the hip-hop break dance? What are we looking at?
So I'm not allowed to say what dance I'm doing, but it is like ballroom, Latin, rock and roll, that sort of thing. So each couple gets their own dance, and you've got to learn it, and you've got 15 weeks to do it. So.
Well, that's exciting. Well, listen, it's a little bit chilly down here in Rotorua today, so maybe you and me can get up close and personal and you can show me a thing or two. I'm sure it'll keep us warm up there in the commentary hut.
Oh, yeah, I'll show you some Michael Jackson dance moves and you'll be good to go, mate.
Well, laughing. So, so talking about racing, we can't be far away from kicking off. What sort of time are we looking at for racing here today in Rotorua?
About another 5 to 10 minutes, I think we'll be kicking off, and then we'll be good to go. The racing will be hot and heavy and should be, as you say, elbow to elbow.
That is the one. It's going to get funky out there, I'll tell you. A little bit wet, so but no doubt the riders will look after themselves and keep themselves safe. Now, for those people at home who are watching this on the live stream, lucky you. Hidey hi, kiss and a cuddle and keep yourself warm. No doubt you better make yourself cups of tea. But if you're not at home and you happen to be here in Rotorua, is there anything that can keep us warm down here? Any food, any beverages that can keep us going?
Yeah, mate, we've got a shop down there that's open, and it's got burgers and hot dogs and toasties, all that sort of stuff. There's also a coffee cart down here. You can buy yourself a really nice cup of coffee or a hot chocolate. That'll keep you nice and toasty. But yeah, come down here, support the team that's had it going for such a awesome event, and yeah, come on down and check it out.
I'll tell you, that's one thing I definitely love about coming down here to Rotorua, regardless of how big or small the event is. It's all go or no go down here. So, hey, listen, so 5 or so more minutes. We'll be back soon, and we'll get the show on the road real soon, eh?
Yeah, sounds good. We'll get the show on the road with a quick cut of here, and then racing's racing.
Brilliant. See you back in 5.
World Cup in New Zealand is such an awesome opportunity, a bit of a dream come true, really.
Years of hard work, the culmination of a lot of people's efforts and dream that we set out on 10 years ago.
The community in Rotorua and in New Zealand love sport and they love competition, and nothing brings us together more than a huge event.
The fact that we get to race on a track like this in New Zealand, kind of hour and a half from my house, it's a dream come true, so I can't wait.
I think this is the first World Cup that's come to New Zealand, so I'm stoked. It's so cool to have one in the backyard, and yeah, I'm real keen to just, come and race in front of a home crowd. I think it's something pretty unique and special.
Hosting this event for us is the fulfilment of a vision.
We had a vision from the start to provide a world-class facility, and we've achieved that.
It means that I can race in front of my friends and family and, yeah, showcase my skills in front of a home crowd.
Some of that home love for us here, yeah.
Just getting New Zealand on the map, really, and kind of just having a World Cup at home is real special.
Okay, Aaron, mate, racing's not too far away here at Rotorua BMX, but before we kick off, we're just going to hand over you to open today's racing with a wee little karakia, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's just a short one to get us up and running. So if everybody's ready, I'll do the karakia now. Mauri oho, Mauri tū. Mauri oro ki te tātou. Haumea huie. And I think now we're good to go.
Fantastic. I've heard the race sheets are printing off as we speak, so it will not be too far away. So those of you at home viewing this live stream, make sure you get yourself a cup of tea, get yourself some chips, because racing is going to be starting real soon, and we'll be back with you in a couple of minutes.
Feel free to bring us down some hot soup as well, because it's pretty cold down here. We'd really appreciate it.
Okay, I believe we're very close. I think the race sheets are up here in the commentary hut. Striders, we need you on the hill in front of the clubhouse, so Striders, get yourselves ready, get locked and loaded, and you'll be away laughing. We're going to start racing real soon. tell you what, they are in a bit of a looking for those striders, getting that out, probably getting themselves warmed up, mate.
Yeah, I've seen them out there doing a bit of warm-up stretching.
No, I'll tell you what, we've been warming up, doing a few touch your toes, bend your knees kind of thing, because I'll tell you what, it's super cold up here as well, but no doubt once this racing gets underway, we're just saying there's some double classing going on here today, or maybe even triple classing for some riders, if they're doing 20-inch cruiser and superclass, so they'll warm up real fast.
Yeah, they won't have very long in between races, but it should be pretty good.
Oh, there we go, those striders are up on the hill, looking pretty ready to rumble. Oh, no way, Aaron, there they go, the two of them, we're not quite sure who we've got on the track, but they're giving it a go, those legs are going faster than you can say a fast thing, and there they go, the pink bike looks like it might be in front by a nose, but oh no, we're going to have to go back to the live stream on that one, Aaron.
Well, I think the live stream's going to be the one that calls it, because I definitely can't.
Okay, and it's dropped on race number 1, which is our 8 to 10 males. We've got Nico Meyer, Max Olsen, Roman Thompson, Jackson Carroll, Brock O'Neill, Liam Wickett, and Donovan Wallace out there at the moment. And there they go around that first corner, lining it up nice and wide as they're coming down towards us. We'll look to see who's out the front of this one. And those legs are going. It looks like they're 1 and 2 are going Tamara and Tong, the 1 for 1. But it looks like it's our skinny digit of Nico Meyer in the front. And who's in there behind him is the NI2 of Brock O'Neill. As they're pushing hard, I tell you what, you can see that line flying up everywhere. Here they go into that last corner, onto race number 1 as they take us round. You can see the caution there as they line up that finish line. Here we go, lining them up, 1, 2, 3 and 4, nice and civil. Here we go, that's how it is, and that's how the racing starts here in Rotorua at the Winter Series.
Well, we're off to a good one too. That was a really good race, nice and close. But the next one we've got going, and in this one we've got Ryan Edgecombe, Finn Barrington, Matatini, Dylan Johns, Harley Logan, Caden McDonald, Kobe Narayan, and Eli Sasevi. She's a long track and it's really hard to see down the end, so I'm not sure who we've got coming in first, but they're definitely moving. She's a fast haul as we come down here. Who have we got in the front? Oh, she's too close to call. We've got NZ1 in the front. And World 8, Matatini in the second. But they're coming down the third straight. We've got these 305 down here. Kobe doing a great job. And 305 CB as well. But it's
Tell you what a great start to the racing today.
There's a lot in this 8 to 10 male open as well. It's a huge hoop.
And talking about a lot, there we go. It's gate number 3. It's Jordan Dawson, Charlie Mitchell, Nixon Sears, Baden Prescott, George Rue, Ryder Wheeler, and McCulkey Jewel from Australia. So there we go. We've got our first Australian out there on the track at the moment as they come riding around. We welcome you to New Zealand, land of a lot of water. As they come down, we look to make out those places, as you said, Aaron. It's a long straight, this second one. As they come, here they go. As they're coming in closer, I can make out a 4. That looks like it must be Baden Prescott in the front, and then behind him is NZ7. That's Jordan Dawson going to Maroon for his money. But the action's in the middle of the pack. That's where they're at. The battle's on as they come down there, rhythm straight, lining up the last corner. Oh, it's going to be close. Who's going high? Who's going low? There we go. It looks like we've got it changing. As the crowd behind me's going round. I'll tell you what, there they go, down the finish line. As we take it home, there we go. Race number 3, done and busted.
Here we go, race 4. We're off to a flying start. Alex Shanks, Lockie Wade, Oliver Leithart, Ethan Lilly, Tate Burden, Millen Hamlin, Jacob Smith. There's a little bit of separation in there, but they seem to be all coming back together as they come around that first corner. Those little legs are going for it. Tell you what, they're a lot faster around here than I would be. There's no way I could keep up with any of them. Doing a great job down through here. We got it said NZ7, but I'm not sure what number plate it's supposed to be. But they're flying down the right, down the back straight, down number 3, coming into the first next one. That Mohawk's definitely making him go faster. Look at that, but he might. Oh no, number 2 didn't quite make it, but that was really good racing. Fast run for that one.
And here we go, it's gate number 5 as we're out. It's still on the 8 to 10 mile open with Nielsen Urata, the local lad, with his mate Jackson Blackledge. Here they come, it's Daniel Fuyu and Nathan Swain. Out of the Sunset Coast, Samuel Hickey from New Plymouth, Cole Hills out of Tauranga, and Barry Williams from Taupo as they come lining around there. This group of guys out the front so close you could throw a tea towel over them as they come blasting down. But I can make out the distinctive jump from the Rotorua rider, that is our NZ7, really nice 7 of Nielsen Urata as it comes flying down there onto the 3rd straight. Is it going to have a challenge on? I don't know, but I can see our Tauranga rider sitting there. Hey, one of the Tauranga riders, possibly Daniel Fuyu, somewhere in the mix there as they come around the last corner. Lining up the finish straight. There we go. The battle's on for 3 and 4. That's where you want to be watching. Here they come. The battle's going. They're going to get it. Who's going to throw the pedals down? I don't know. There we go.
And here we go, race 6, 11 to 12, mixed open. Dylan Zazi, Ryan Marshall, Caleb Lilly, Jack Duckett, Liam Clifford, Noah Evans, and Timothy Creswell. We're into the first quarter already. We're coming around. I'm not even sure who's going to be in front. But man, they're moving. Hauling butt. What do we got? It's the 414 of Timothy Creswell in the front. He's holding on, but the next one behind him from Tauranga as well is trying to catch him up. Then I think we've got Noah in 3rd there. Nice wee jump, the whip come around. Oh, he's taking 2nd. The battle up for 2nd there. Nice fast race. But I think he's got it. 2nd goes to the Rotorua rider. Here we go, 11 to 12 mixed open again. Charlie Withington, Connor Warbell, Xavier Bell, Travis Marshall, Lily Rose Motohu, Levi Motohu, Jared Rennie. And here they come around the first corner. They make it there really fast. I tell you what, it makes it harder to call the race because my mouth doesn't move as fast as their legs do. Some people will probably disagree with that. But here we go, we're coming into the 2nd corner of the 333. That's Charlie Withington in first, but he's being challenged. And the fight's on for 2nd, and the middle of the pack there as well. That's a good battle to be watching. All of these riders are really good, really fast. But I think he's got it in the bag. 333, Charlie's managed to hold on. 2nd is nicely ahead of 3rd as well. So that was a good wee race. It was a great battle in the middle there. 13 to 14 mixed open. Zeb Pickford, Zane Williamson, Morris Reddy, Lucas Treadaway, Thomas Broxop, Riley Burley, Danica Bergenson and Cameron Wallace. And they're even faster down that first straight. I couldn't keep up. Worst part is my eyes can't keep up either. It's a long straight. I can't see the numbers on the thing. We've got NZ4. Cameron Wallace out in front, but he's being challenged there by the lovely multicoloured jersey. Not even sure who that is, but they're doing a great job. And they're staying. It's a close pack. Oh, the battle for 2nd. It's going to keep going all the way down. Now they're going to battle for 1st. Who's going to take it? Oh, that was absolutely awesome racing. 15 to 16 mixed open. Kaya Timuana, Flynn Harrison, Jackson Lawrence, Brooklyn Williams, James Watts. A little bit of a smaller class here, but fast all the same. These guys have got the power and they'll put it down. Again, eyes too bad, I can't even see. NZ5 and 77 in the front, Kaya Timuana and James Wallace. James Wallace out in front at the moment. I'm not sure, but 2nd's just been taken. Just seems to be cruising at the moment, but 1st is out, got a nice lead. All right, here we go. 30 plus mixed open. We've got Kirk Matthews, Adam O'Leary, Richard Scott, Kevin Temepo, Keegan Smith and Matt Collins. They're at the corner and coming down that 2nd straight. Some great skills and quite a bit of speed there. 364 in front, then 75. I don't even have those. 75 is Adam O'Leary, but I'm not sure who the 365 is. Yeah, that's it. Come on, Richard. Good job there, buddy. Some great riding here. This has been awesome, awesome racing. And here we go.
Come on, Richard. Oh, too hard.
30 plus mixed open. We've got Wayne Shanks, Carl Thurston, Roxanne Algier, Grant Rennie, Zane Alexander, Greg Hughes and Amy Duckett. And it's anybody's race at the moment. Nice and close field. We'll be right coming down the straight first. Number 2 and the 407. Zane Alexander and Wayne Shanks out in front. Rotorua's Amy Duckett doing a good job there in 5th. Field's a bit, are we challenging for first down there on the, almost caught him, but not quite enough power. Get those legs pumping, I know she's cold, but get those pistons working. Here we go, 17 to 29 mixed open. Jake Robinson, Ethan Pugh, Corey Walden, Callahan Treadway. Who have we got out in front? Oh, we've got a good race going on here. Awesome skills too. We've got air galore. The 112, Corey Walden in front. But Jake Robinson's just overtaken him in 94. And now he's back in, the other one's back in 3rd, but Jake seems to be taking it away. He's got a good lead. These boys got some skill. It's awesome to watch that you can still do it at that age. Not that I'm saying they're old. Here we go, 8 to 10 female open. Evie Duckett, Maya Burton, Alicia Ashton and Hattie Barrington. Well, we've got a good lead in for first at the moment. Little legs going like a steam train. Here we go, sorry I can't see that far. Old eyes. So that was the NZ3 of Hattie Barrington coming in first. Everybody's looks like they're all having fun. There's some fast riders out there. Remembering that these guys are the future of BMX racing for New Zealand, and they're doing us all proud. To 10 female open. Peyton Carroll, Kalia Crocker, Georgia Poe Edwards, Olivia Foss and Mika Wallace. Looks like Mika's out in front already. The only reason I know that is because I've watched Mika race quite a bit. And here she comes down here, NZ1, Mika Wallace. Then we've got the 898 of Kalia Crocker. Didn't quite catch the number on the next 3. We're going to have a little bit of a delay in between this race, but I think Mika's got it in the bag. Mika heading away to go to Worlds very shortly. There's a whole lot of races here that I think that are going to Worlds, so it should be awesome. Here we go, Junior Male Superclass. Jackson Carroll, Charlie Withington, Liam Clifford, Connor Orbell and Ryder Wheeler. All these guys double classing. Way more energy than I've got to be honest. Here we go, the battle for first, second and third is very heated. They're doing a great job. They're all neck and neck. Coming into this corner is going to be the teller. We've got NZ4, 3, Charlie Withington, Liam Clifford out in front. Can they hold it? Well, he's going to be definitely going to hold on to it for the win. Here we go, junior male superclass. Noah Evans, Timothy Cresswell, Nico Meyer, Finn Barrington, Xavier Bell, Dylan Zazi. Here we go, again, superclass. These guys definitely working very hard for the day. Well, we just about have some off-track action there. The 414 of Timothy Cresswell in front. NZ1 from New Plymouth, Nico Meyer. I think it's going to stay this way. Oh, but a battle for third's on. Oh, who's going to get it? Who's going to get it? Oh, fourth comes in and overtakes third, and there we go. Great racing on that one. We just got a little bit of a break in between these two, between the next race. Intermediate male superclass, and here we go, we're off racing. Riley Burley, Zeb Pickford, Zane Williamson, Danica Ferguson, Cameron Wallace, Morris Rennie. Man, I wish my eyesight was a lot better. At least I can see the racing. The racing's hot and furious, and first, second, and third are really, really close. Followed very closely by fourth and fifth, and sixth not that far behind either. In front we have I couldn't even see the numbers to be honest, but it's neck and neck still. They're side by side. Here we go. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, all real close. It could be anybody's game as they come into the third corner. Red jacket, second, third, fourth. All the battles on for third. Who's going to take it? Oh, he's even coming up for second now. Such close racing, it was good to see. Here we go, senior male superclass, Kai Timwana, Lewis Atkinson, Carl Thurston, Corey Walden, Kira Wade, James Wallace, Theo Bold. Coming down the second straight here for the second corner. In front we have NZ5, James Wallace, holding a nice commanding lead over second place. The battle for fourth is pretty epic. There's three riders in it. Who's going to hold on to it? Who's going to take it? Anybody's game right now. And now they're coming up to attack second as well. Can he hold on to it? He managed to just make it over the line. Really cool racing today. We have now the senior male superclass. Richard Stratford, Hayden Stockman, Flynn Harrison, Brooklyn Williams, Jack Young, Dion Youth, John Hayes. Who have we got out in front? It's a fast race. It's anybody's right now. Oh, I couldn't even pick up the numbers. It was so fast. These guys are way too fast for me to be able to keep up. Real close racing at the front there. It's anybody's. First, second, third, fourth. Oh, it looks like the 20 inches are going to take it over the 24 of Dion Youth, but still, he does a great job of keeping up with those others. Here we go, we're back to the Striders. I think we did do those. we've got the Striders come on track. If we can have the Striders, both Striders out onto the track for the next race. There's one up there at the moment. We've got one more to go. Obviously, she was talking to her sponsors, making sure that her sponsors were aware of what was going on, getting ready to show the world how good she actually is. The two of them will be flying down this 4th straight. The future of BMX, if this is anything to go by, is safe in the hands of the youth. Here we go, and they're off. We've got Eden Ty and Kyle Zazi. To be honest, I think Eden is on the pink bike, but you can't just assume these things, so we'll just go with it. But it looks like Eden is taking it away. Kyle Zazi very close second. Great racing from the two of them. Absolutely awesome to see.
Covering there for a round where we just had a few technical difficulties to work through in the live stream, but we're back up and running and doing a great job out there. Oh, there we go. It's our Sprockets 5 and under with Oakley Mitchell, Max Stevenson, Finn Bucket, Ryan McBride, Colin Phillips and Riley Smith out there at the moment on the track. I tell you what, those kids, these tracks are long and the hills are big, but they're giving it a go. Those legs are flying, but it looks like our 1 and 2 rider out there by low. Oh, there we go. We got it right around that corner as they're coming down towards us. We seem to have 3 races out there at the moment. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 though. Although the back of the pack looks like it's evening up as they come bouncing down towards us here on the straight. We got out the front, that looks like the 661, that is our 661 rider of Riley Smith, but it's the 906 on behind him. That is our rider Oakley Mitchell, and in there is our 882. That is our rider Ryan McBride on the TA as they come flying round down the 3rd straight. I tell you what, these little kids, their heart will be pumping, their legs are going as they come racing into the final straight. It looks like they're going to spur it now. Here we go, right up the finish line. I tell you what, it couldn't come sooner if it wanted to. Here we go, getting some air though, showing us what a manual looks like. I tell you what, Alan, the skills of these little kids is there to thrill, that's for sure, as they take us home there on what I believe is race number 21.
And here we go with the next Sprockets 5 and under. Luca Robinson, Annabelle McDougall, Mahaki Todor, Nina Jeffrey, Finn Watson, Asher Maloney. Coming down the 1st straight, man, they've got down there real fast. Those little legs carry them faster than I could definitely ride down there. I take my hat off to these young ones, because man, they can do it.
Oh, mate, I'm struggling to keep up with my voice, let alone my legs. I tell you, they're going faster than a windmill in a hurricane, these kids.
And here we go, they're coming down to the 2nd corner, and what have we got? The 5-3-4. That's Finn Watson out in front. 142 Mahaki Todor doing a great job. The 979, that's Luca Robinson in 3rd. 178 doing a great job there. And a 180 with the massive smile on the dial. Go Nina, you got this. Great job there, Nina.
Great number, Nina. Keep up the 180.
While we're waiting for this race to finish, can I have Richie Stratford to race control, please? Richie Stratford to race control.
And there we go, race number 22, Aaron, coming to an end. That's our Sprockets 5 and under coming across their finish line. Mum and Dad owe them a lolly, I'm sure, for that effort.
Oh, at least two.
And here we go, it's into race number 23 because that comes after 22 with Alice Jeffrey, George McCormick, Carter Phillips and Teo Narangi Wheeler. We've got a couple of Rotorua riders out there. Another rider there from Te Arahi and the Hawke's Bay in the mix as well as they come racing around. This race is almost too close to call at the moment. It is still anybody's. Here they come, bounding down towards us in the commentary hut. Lining up that 2nd straight. I'll tell you what, I'll be scared of those hills, but these kids are giving it all they can. Out there on the front of the moment, it looks like it's our 915 rider. That's the rider, Carter Phillips, and it's in behind with them is the 603. That's Teo Narangi Wheeler from the Hawke's Bay, pushing hard as they come racing down. Pushing it all the way they can with our Rotorua riders chasing them hard as well. They're not going to give it away here on their home track. They're going to show them where they mean business as they line up the finish line here, lining it up, pushing hard, right and fast as the rain seems to ease off here in Rotorua, Aaron, as they round out race number 23.
Yeah, the rain is easing off, and it's going to make it easier for this next lot of Sprocket 6 Max, Joe Hoy, Nicholas Villion, Zane Pritchard, Matuanui Hill, and Jackson Hennessy. Sorry about that, I went a little bit cross so I couldn't read the name properly. But here they come, they're coming down the second straight and they're giving it all they've got. Those little legs are moving around. We have the 187, where are we? Oh, Matanui out in front. And then here we go, 479 coming in real fast. Jackson doing a great job. Go Jackson, you got this, buddy! You! But the race is coming to a pretty good close with Matuanui having a commanding lead over second. Great racing to watch. These guys are so cool to watch.
Sure is, mate. I tell you what, inspirational is something that comes to mind, watching these little fellas on bikes push hard. And talking about, here we go, it's race number 25. I think it might be the last of the round, I don't know. Blake T, Greta Z, Nico Simeon, Max Pocock, Bowden Lamb, Thor Piso, and Leo Charlton out there at the moment. A bit of a mixed bag of clubs, and it looks like it's them go at the front of the pack there as they come around that big swooping right-hand bend, lining up down the second straight, coming down towards us. No, it's all starting to split up at the moment there. The battle's on there for 2 and 3. Our rider out of the front there. Here's on the 351. That is the 351 of Thor Piso. He's out the mile long shot at the moment. It's all his race, but he's got the 416 in behind him. That's Nico Simeon at a third on and pushing hard. Here we go though. It's not going to get in his own way. The battle's on for 2, 3 and 4. That's where the action's at. Here we go as our first rider rounds their last corner into the final straight. That battle's still on. We're going to see a high line here, I think, on the last corner. If the riders are looking for a 2 or 3 spot. Here they go as they pull away, lining up their finish line. Couldn't come any sooner, but there we go. A 198 rider also still doing a good run for his money. Max Pocock out of Cambridge, pushing hard, rounding out round number 1, race number 25.
Here we go, we're back into it with race 26, Moto 2, 8 to 10 male open. Brock O'Neill, Ryan Edgecombe, Alex Shanks, Cole Hills, Malachi Jewell, Eli Sasevi and Max Olsen. Coming around the corner, I'm like too early to tell. The racing's pretty close. First and second are nice and close together with third coming up. Oh, but third's coming up and challenging number 2. What have we got in front? NZ2, Daniel Vion out in front, and 03, who's that? Eli Sasevi in second. The racing's pretty good, they're pretty close, could be still anybody's. Who's going to put the power down and take it? Third and fourth is a great battle going on, and they're coming up to challenge for second. Awesome racing here from the young lad as well, he's giving it a good go. You know, mate, there's quite a few people here having their first ever race meet, and it's quite cool to see.
Wow, that's pretty special, first ever race meet. Oh, here we go, off the gate. It's our 8 to 10 miles at the moment, and as pointed out to us, we've got 2 NZ1s out there on the track at the moment, which means this is the race to watch. It's a pretty stacked heat with Nico Meyer, our first of our NZ1s out of New Plymouth, Nathan Swain out of the Sunset Coast, Finn Barrington from Sunset Coast, the other NZ1 of Dylan Johns out of the Mountain Raiders, Jordan Dawson from North Harbour, Tate Burton from Terramudu, and Liam Wicker of Rotorua. But it's the NZ1 out the front, and I can tell you that's the NZ1 of Nico Meyer on the front at the moment with Dylan Johns coming in behind him in the brightly coloured shirt. Here we go, it's 1 versus 1 here in the battle in the back as well. We've got our rider out of Terramudu, that must be Tate Burton, the NI6 with the Mohawk. Sitting there in what looks like the 5th spot, but he's gone low. Will he better throw the pedals down? I don't know. And across the line, it's going to be 1-1 out of That makes 11 of me, but I didn't do so good at maths.
Race 28, we've got 8 to 10 mile open. Donovan Wallace, Bowie Williams from Taupo, George Wu, Lockie Wade, Caden McDonald, Oliver Leathert, Charlie Mitchell and Nielsen Uirata. Nielsen out at the moment, he's got it in first place, but they're challenging him for second, third and fourth. It's a nice close race. Nielsen finally putting that power down and starting to pull away. Who we got in 554, we've got George Wu in second place. He's going to give him a bit of a challenge, but I think Nielsen's got this in the bag. Home court advantage gives him a nice feel for how he needs to be in front, how he gets there, where to put the power down. All of these riders doing a great job having the ball. So many of them smiling as they come past here. It's great to see. Nielsen keeps it, but second place is being challenged. We don't know who's going to win that. Oh, we're going to go to Daryl in the van a little bit later to see who managed to take that one out.
And here we go, I tell you what, it's race number 29, and at the moment we got Matatini Hill from North Harbour, Ethan Lilly out of Tauranga, Samuel Hickey from New Plymouth, Nixon says our Rotorua, Daniel Fillon from Tauranga, Roman Thompson of the Hawke's Bay, and Kobe Narian from Cambridge. As they come lining up, the race looks pretty thick and fast out there in the front. 1 and 2, neck and neck. I can't make out who it is, but I think I can see a 2. I think I can see an 8. That must be a World 8 Matatini Hill in the mix there. And he must be in front of us, Daniel Fillon. It looks like it's Matatini and Daniel at the front. 1 and 2, ding and dong. Here we go, around the last corner. Lining up the final straight. What's going to happen here? Who's going high? Who's going low? They're going to throw the pedals down. You're going to want to be here watching. Here we go, flying through, super fast. There we go. I tell you what, these kids here in between 8 and 10, they're throwing it down.
Oh, and they make it look so easy, but they flow so nicely. It's when they're starting to get those skills down, and like once they've got those skills, it's just all it is about power after that. But here we go, 8 to 10 male, race 30. Jackson Blackledge, Baden Prescott, Harley Logan, Ryder Wheeler, Jacob Smith, Jackson Carroll, and Millen Hamlin. Fast down the first straight there, and they're coming around the corner. Looks like it might be, actually I have no idea to be honest.
Push hard, mate, push
first
hard.
and second's a battle and a half. Here they come, they're coming down pretty fast. Who's going to hold it? It all depends on who gets into the corner first. We've got the 1-2-1 out in front of Harley Logan. I'm not sure who that is in second, but they were giving it a good nudge. Then in third and fourth, that's a battle going on as well. Hey, these guys are all battling forward, and riding out in this weather's got to be pretty hard. First and second still going, it's holding on to it. The 1-2-1 of Harley Logan's holding on. Not sure who that is in second, but they held on to second quite nicely.
And here we go, it's our first gate of race 11 to 12 mixed open. Race number 31 in round 2 with Jared Rennie out of Hamilton, Jack Duckett from Rotorua, Louis Rose Mahua from Te Araha, Travis Marshall from Paroa, Connor Rebel from Rotorua, Caleb Lilly from Tauranga, and Dylan Sazi out of North Harbour. And as they come racing down towards us, we'll look up to see who's who in the zoo. I can't tell you what, it's a bit hard at the moment, but it looks like I can see a 2 in the front, and it must be. It is none other than NZ2, Dylan Sadler out of North Harbour with Connor Bell, the local lad, looking like he's in the number 2 spot. But the action of plenty in the 3 and 4, that's where you want to be watching right now. Also back there in 7, 6 and 7, that's where some action's going on too. But here we go, the battle's on. It looks like 2, 3 and 4 is where you want to watch. There they go, throwing the pedals down, but it looks like we've got out in front of the other. And there we go, the action continues as they round out race number 31.
All right, race 32, we've got 11-12 mixed open. Levi Motahood, Noah Evans, Timothy Cresswell, Liam Clifford, Xavier Bell, Ryan Marshall, Charlie Wellington. And they're already at the first corner. I can't keep up. I've got a pretty fast mouth, but these guys are even faster. Here they come down. First, second, third, fourth. Man, these guys are really close. The 4-1-4's out in front, and the 3-3-3's up in second. So that's Timothy Cresswell out in front, Charlie Wellington in second, Xavier Bell in third. I think Xavier Bell might have just been overtaken, but the whole bunch is really close. It's really good to see racing like this. These guys keep it live. Oh, but third's just been taken by the person who was in fifth. I have no idea who it was, but they've done a great job of getting up there. I think they might have been just taken out second.
And here we go, the action doesn't stop there. We got our 13 and 14 mixed open on race number 33 with Zane Williamson out of Hamilton, Zed Pickford from Cambridge, Cameron Wallace out of Hamilton, Rob Riley Burley from Taupo, Morris and Rennie and Danica Bergenson out of Hamilton with Thomas Buxruff from Te Araha and Lucas Treadway out of the Sunset Coast. But look at this, look how close they are. But out the front I can make the 6-1 of Lucas Treadway, and he's got a company with Riley Burley out of Taupo and behind him. Here they go, lining themselves up, but in the middle of the pack, that's where the actions are. It's too tough to call as they race away from us, lining up the third corner into the final straight for the second time today. Here they go, lining up, but that's, look at that pack, Aaron. It is all thick and fast in the middle there. This is why we're here. This is why we're racing.
All right, here we go. We've got the 15-16 mixed open. James Wallace from Hamilton, Brooklyn Williams from Taupo, Flynn Harrison from East Coast, Kai Tamoana from Te Aroha, and Jackson Lawrence from Hawke's Bay. Oh, Te Aroha actually, sorry. Actually, I'm not sure. But here we go, they're coming down, and I can actually finally see the numbers on the plates. We've got the 77 out in front. Didn't quite catch who was in second. But the 77's Kai Tamoana. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to hold it because second place is coming in. Oh, he just did a wee whip there, and now number 2's coming in for number 1. The battle's on down the back straight. I'm not sure who's going to win it, but or are they just going to cruise across side by side? Nope. The green bike manages to get out in front.
Well, I'll tell you what, racing's coming thick and fast, Aaron.
Yeah, I'm not sure my brain's keeping up, to be honest.
And the gate is dropped on race number 35. It's our 30 plus mixed open with Zane Alexander out of the Hawke's Bay, Greg Hughes, the local lad from Rotorua, Keegan Smith out of Taupo, Kirk Matthews from Tauranga, Matt Collins from Taupo, Adam Murray out of Cambridge, and Richard Scott all the way up from Gizzy. Here they come, flying out towards us. It's the 364. He's out the front at the moment. Can't work that out. Helps if the plates and the numbers are matching, but that's okay. They're all having a good time, and that's all that matters because the action in this race is hot. There they go into the the last corner, riding up the final line. Here we go, pushing hard. Come on, Richard, pull your bike, mate. That's what it's all about. But the battle's on at the front of the pack as well as they come racing round for race number 35.
And here we go, race 36, Grant Rennie, Roxanne Algier, Carl Thurston, Amy Duckett, Wayne Shanks, Kevin Temepo. They're already at the end of the straight, coming around on the first corner. Oh, but the battle for first, second and third is too close to call right now. We're going to have to wait till we get to the end of the race to know who's going to win it. But the number 69 managed to jump out in front. That's Carl Thurston, he's out in front. Wayne Shanks in second. Was Wayne going to be able to pull it back from him? Not sure. Amy and Roxanne, they're two lovely ladies in the race, doing a great job. It's awesome to see that ladies racing is still big and popular.
That's the great thing about BMXing, Aaron. It's a whole family sport, really. And talking about sport, it's still going. I'll tell you what, no rest for the wicked, as they say. Race number 37, 17 to 29, mixed open with Corey rolling out of Sunset Coast, Ethan Pugh from North Harbour, Jack Robinson out of Rotorua, the local lad, and Callahan Treadway from the Sunset Coast. I'll tell you what, those, oh, there we go, clocking up some frequent flyer miles as a man on the 94. That's Jack Robinson out of Rotorua, the local lad. No, never jumped, but no, that's all go. I'll tell you what, there we go. Lining them up as Ethan Pugh. Line them 1-2, race side by side, elbow to elbow into the last corner. There we go, here they come down the finish line. What are we going to say as they start getting funky with it? Lining up that last line, here we go, racing home. Some great riding and some great aerobatics.
Here we go, race 38, 8 to 10 female open. Peyton Carroll, Evie Duckett, Georgia Poe Edwards, Alicia Ashton, Hattie Barrington, Good close racing this time. First and second are really close. Third, fourth and fifth, absolutely, the battle's going on. Oh, fourth and fifth are battling it out side by side. First has got a little bit of a lead, but I'm not sure it's going to be able to hold it. Who have we got in first there?
That's Georgia Pro Edwards in the polka dots.
And then we've got the NZ3 of Hattie Barrington in second. These guys are doing such a great job. Making those boys look a little bit average, to be honest.
Making us look a little bit average, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, I'm in no shape to be riding these things, I've got to tell you now.
Here we go. Maya Burton out of Rotorua, the local lass, with a couple of ladies from Taupo with Kalia Crocker and Miko Wallace. I keep getting that one wrong, but hopefully we make it right today. And Olivia Foss out of the Mountain Raiders in the mix as well as they come into that first corner. Now, if I can make out the colour coordination there, I think that's how Miko Wallace from Taupo out in the front. And she's off by a long shot. This girl, I tell you what, she's got a rocket up here. She goes flying in, and that's why she is riding NZ1. And it's not by mistake. In the second spot there is the 898. That is our rider, Kalia Crocker. That is the girl out of Taupo as well, chasing down her mate. And in the third spot, it's the Mountain Raider, Olivia Foss, with Maya Burton, the local lass, coming in there too, keeping them honest as they race down that final straight. It looks like it's our Taupo lass all the way to the finish line by a long shot. Well done, ladies.
Righto, here we go. Junior male superclass. Race 40, Nico Meyer, Xavier Bell, Finn Barrington, Connor Bell, Ryder Wheeler. These guys are putting in so much effort racing two classes. Makes me feel a little bit lazy, to be honest. Sitting up here just watching from a box. But here we go, we'll see who we've got in first. I can tell that looks like Connor Bell in second, but he's having a battle on with the 391 though, Xavier Bell out in front. Connor just got passed by, I'm not sure who that is. Finn Barrington's coming in number 4. It's good close racing. Let's see how we end up. I think we're going to end up in the same order and come around the second corner, so I think the racing's good. Oh, but first and second, put a bit of a spurt on the end, but I don't think it was too late.
And here we go. This one again is all about the Benjamins in the junior male superclass. Race number 41 of Moto number 2 with Dylan Sazi out of North Harbour, Jackson Carroll from the Sunset Coast, Liam Clifford and Charlie Wellington, and Timothy Cresswell out of Tauranga, and Noah Evans out of Rotorua. But here we go. It's the lads on. It's coming down, bouncing out towards us. I can make out the 77 plate out the front again. Can't work out who it is, but that's okay. Sitting in behind him, it's the 414. That is Timothy Cresswell. He's the number 2 spot. It looks like it might be his mates in behind him. But here we go. The battle's on. Watch that last corner as they come lining in. And we're going to see a high. We're going to see a low. What's going to happen as they throw the pedals down? Here we go. The last straight. Timothy Cresswell looks like he's putting it down. Chucking in the afterburners. Taking it across the finish line. It may be. Go back to YouTube.
Here we go. Intermediate male superclass. Zane Williamson, Zeb Pickford, Riley Burley, Morris Rennie, Danica Bergerson, Cameron Wallace, and they're coming into the first quarter already at that pace. Mate, they'd be able to take off in a jumbo jet, I reckon. And here we go, it's hard to call. First and second pretty close, third and fourth not far behind. It's the NZ4 out in front of Cameron Wallace, and the 515 in number 2, that's Danica Bergerson. Is he going to be able to hold on to it, or is she going to take it out? But even third and fourth and fifth, all really close. Good racing, bit of a nose bonk over that tabletop there. He's going to take it out, NZ4, Cameron Wallace.
And here we go, race number 43, some skills to throw with Corey Walden, Jack Young, Dion North, Coyote Moana, Richard Stratford, Lewis Atkinson and James Wallace out there. Oh, look how close that is coming around that first corner, but it looks like the man, Dion North, I can see in the third spot at the moment, and he's putting the pedal down. Let's still see who's out of the number 1. It's the 68 plate out the front, that's Richard Stratford with the 112 sitting in behind him, that's Corey Walden. I think I can see Lewis Atkinson possibly in the 3 spot. As they come flying around the corner there, it's still too close to call, but it looks like it's going to be a thing of a race down to the end. They're putting on the nitros, there we go. It looks like I can see Lewis Atkinson making a run for it as they come racing across.
Alright, just before I call this race, if we can have the Striders ready to go, please. The Striders ready to go, but right now we've got the senior male superclass. Brooklyn Williams out of Taupo, Carl Thurston out of Tauranga, Hayden Stockman and John Hayes out of Hamilton, Theo Bold out of North Harbour, Flynn Harrison out of East Coast, and Kira Waite out of Tauranga. Didn't quite catch who was in first because I was talking too slow, but here we go, first and second's a good race. They've got it on. We're going to see if we're going to get a high and a low up there. Oh, we do. We've got a high and a low. Is he going to hold him out? And the battle's on down the back straight. But I do think that he's going to hold on to it, whoever it was that was in first coming around here. I'm not sure if you caught it, but I didn't.
No, mate, too fast. I tell you what, those guys, senior male superclass, too fast, too old.
All right, if we can have the, if we can please have the Striders back out on track. The Striders back out on track.
Tell you what, those little helmets on bikes sometimes they're referred to as, they're giving it a go, no matter, even with the weather as it is, mate.
Yeah, I bet you they're having a ball. Look, they're really keen to get out there too.
You know, remember as kids, you know, it's all about jumping in the puddles and looking around. While the track's holding up, everything around the track, there's a few puddles for them to jump in, and they'll be super excited.
I'm almost, oh, here they go, they're off.
Oh no, that's for the looking, mate. We've got to be paying attention to these kids. It looks like it's been neck and neck all day for them, I tell you. Oh, but there we go. It's our big bike off for a cracker of a race as they race over there. I tell you what a go.
I think the pedals make a bit of a difference there.
They sure do. That's Eden and Kyle there giving it a go. They must be stacking up on lollies, surely.
Wish I was stacking up on lollies.
At least we got a roof over our head.
That is true. And here we go. We've got the Sprockets 5 and under. Cohen Phillips, Finn Watson, Oakley Mitchell, Finn Duckett, Luca Robinson, Nina Jeffrey, three Rotorua riders. Te Aroha and Te Aomuru and Hamilton riders. It's a good mixed bag. 50 cent mixed bag from the dairy. Let's see who's going first, because first and second is a massive battle going on. We've got the 534 of Finn Watson and the 906 of Oakley Mitchell. 188 is coming up pretty fast too. Finn Duckett, go little Finny local boy. 979 of Luca Robinson holding her own. 484 Colin Phillips, and then obviously 180 Nina Jeffrey. I do believe it's Nina's first time racing today.
Well, I'll tell you what then, go Nina, I tell you, pushing hard in the trying conditions, but great to see her out there. Great to hear the crowd going wild too, as race number 37's off the gate with Ryan McBride out of Te Aomuru, Mahakia Turoa out of Cambridge, Max Stevenson from Cambridge, Riley Smith the Taupo rider, Asher Maloney from Tauranga, and Annabelle McDougall out of Rotorua, the local lass, as they come racing around there. This is our Sprockets 5 and under, race number 47. Lining up for today as they come down towards us. It looks like they're spreading themselves thick and thin. Here we go, as smooth as Cadbury's Dairy Milk bouncing down towards us. They coming riding hard, those little legs are pushing hard. Here we go, it's our 661 rider, that's Riley Smith out of Taupo. The next door neighbour on the 142 though, that is my man 142, Micah Herb Total out of Cambridge. Pushing hard and in behind him, I can see the 882 rider of Ron McBride out of Te Aomuru with the big numbers on his back. That makes it super helpful. But there we go, we've got a bit of a battle on our hands at the back of the pack. As they're lining them up, as we're going to see who can get round, who can throw down the pedals. That's what it comes to at this track. Not only do you need the skills to throw, but you need the pedals to power as they come lining up the finish line. Race number 47.
And here we go, Sprocket 6 mix, Jackson Hennessy, Nicholas Leon, Te Ao Ngarangi Wheeler, Matuanui Hill, and down the first straight there. This is a Sprocket 6, race 48. There's one high, there's one low. They're side by side as they come into the second straight. Over the first jump, the second straight, they're doing such a good job. But no, looks like Matuanui is going to pull away in that straight. The 181. Oh, no. Oh, 96. The 964 of Nicholas, he's just past him. Can they hold on? But I just saw a nice little manual there. was watching before, and they had this really good jump. There's a whip over there in the 5 sprockets. Can they do it in the 6 sprockets as well? The battle for first is going on, and they're really, really fighting it out. Robin's racing, they're elbow to elbow. Oh, I think Matuanui might just hold on to it, but it's hard to call for that one. Everybody jump on YouTube, have a look.
Yeah, that's a great thing about it at the moment. Our team from BMX New Zealand, very grateful for them helping us get this live to air on YouTube with the free streaming.
Now hopefully people are staying dry out there.
And here we go, talking about not staying dry though. Race number 49, this is our Sprocket 6 mix with the local lass Alice Jeffrey out there from Rotorua, Joe Hoy out of Kapiti, capital city, sorry, getting myself mixed up there, Carter Phillips out of Te Araha, and Zane Pritchard out of Tupu as they come lining up there nice and close here. This is going to be a difficult one to call because these kids are going hard, I tell you, lining them up. Oh no, here we go, we've got a bit of a break happening, and it's our rider out the front. It looks like it's the 895. That is our rider of Joe Hoy out the front. As they come riding down, I can see it's the 969 of Alice Jeffrey, the local rider sitting there in the first spot. That's a bit of a mixing bag as they come into it. We've got riders from all over the place, lining up that last corner into the final straight. A bit of a cheeky look over the back there from our first rider. As they line up their finish line, the rain is starting to drive down hard on race number 49.
And here we go, race number 50, Sprocket 7 mixed. Leo Charlton from New Plymouth, Nico Simeon from Tauranga, Greta Yee from Mountain Raiders, Bowden Lamb also Mountain Raiders, Thor Piso from Hamilton, Max Bocock from Cambridge, and Blake Ty from Tauranga. Here we go, they're coming down the second straight already. We've got a bit of a commanding lead coming out here in first place. But second, third and fourth are battling it out hard. The 3-5-1 of Thor Piso out in front. 4-1-6 of Nico Simeon, and they're battling for that second place. I'm not quite sure who's going to take it. Third and fourth are right there beside him as well. Fifth and sixth doing a great job of just getting around this track. It's getting a bit damp. But here we go. I think he's going to take it out. Thor Piso's out in front.
I say time flies when you're having fun, mate, and I'll tell you what, we must be having fun because we're into Moto 3 already.
I know.
Gates locked and loaded for race number 51. Here we go, we got Max Olsen, the local lad, with his mate Nielsen Urata from Rotorua, Millen Hamlin from North Harbour, Charlie Mitchell out of Cambridge, Finn Barrington from the Sunset Coast, Matatini Hill out of North Harbour, another local lad, and Lockie Wade from Rotorua out there at the moment. But as they come racing down towards us, I can make out a Rotorua jumper in the number 2 spot. I'm going to put my money on it. It is the NI7 of Nielsen Urata, and he's going to go with the world number 8. That's Matatini Hill. It's Nielsen Urata and Matatini bagging it out there as they come down the third straight. Here we go with Finn Barrington out of the Sunset Coast in the number 4 spot. Lining up that final straight. Here we go. It's Nielsen Urata. What can he do in this last straight as Matatini, sorry, getting the brothers mixed up. Push hard to take it out. World number 8 as they race out race number 51.
Nice wee third there for Max Olsen as well. But here we go, we've got race 52. 8 to 10 male open. Liam Wickett from Rotorua, Cole Hills, Tauranga, Ryder Weather, Hawke's Bay, Tate Burden, Tauranga, Te Awamutu, sorry. Samuel Hickey, New Plymouth, Nixon Sears, go Nixon, Rotorua, Ryan Edgecombe, and Brock O'Neill from Hamilton. We've got a commanding lead in first already. But I can't quite see who it is. Looks like it's the NI2, Brock O'Neill. 05 in second of Samuel Hickey. Tate Burden in 3, Nixon Sears in 4th. Didn't quite get a time to catch up. Who was 5th, 6th, 7th, but it's a total on the rider. Looks like it's going to stay the same order as we come down, but oh no, who's going to take Nixon Sears? Nixon, you need to pedal some more if you want to hold on to that. Oh, and that Tauranga rider actually came into 4th. Well done to all the riders in that race.
It's race number 53 as we're locking it in. It's going to be, it's our 8 to 10 male open. Here we go with Macaulay Joel out of Australia. The 305 of Kobe Noyan out of Cambridge. Jacob Smith from Taupo. Nathan Swainer on Sunset Coast. George Wu from Hamilton. Bowie Williams out of Taupo. And Nico Meyer from New Plymouth. Look at it. Here's out the final. Can make out a skinny digit. Here's that our NZ1, it must be. It's the NZ1 of Nico Meyer, but in behind him it's the 141. That is Bowie Williams out of Taupo. He's pushing hard as they line up behind him. I can see a 617 there in the fourth spot. That's our man out of Australia, Malachi Jolie. I hope I'm getting that right as they come racing out in the final quarter. It's our NZ1, Nico Meyer, out by a long shot as he lines up that finish line for the third time today. But the battle's on in the middle of the pack. Here we go, the scores to through as they round out race number 53.
Alright, and here we go, 8 to 10 male open, race 54. We've got Eli Ciceri, Jackson Carroll, Jordan Dawson, Caden McDonald, Ethan Lilly, Donovan Wallace, and Jackson Blackledge coming into the second straight already. They're moving like racehorses. Obviously, Mum and Dad have been feeding you up on fruit and lollies, getting you ready for race. Hopefully they've had something warm to eat. But who we got in front? We got the number 7 of Jordan Dawson, number 3 coming in next. I do believe that's Donovan Wallace coming in third. But the racing's pretty good though, pretty close, they can still do it. Who's going to come down? Can they make it? Or is it going to stay the same? First, second, third, looks like it's going to hold on to the same order. 5th and 6th there. 7th and 8th having a bit of a battle at the back there. Awesome racing, but that's how they're going to finish. Race number 54.
What comes after 54, Aaron? I believe it's 55, and that's the race number we're on at the moment. Another group of 8 to 10 males with Oliver Lehard out of Tauranga, Roman Thompson from the Hawke's Bay, Dylan Jones, the Mountain Raider, Daniel Fullion out of Tauranga, Baden Prescott from Terramudu, Harley Logan from North Harbour, Alex Shanks out of Hamilton, but I can make out the distinctive 4 of Dylan Johns out in the number 1 spot, but in behind him, he's not getting it his own way. Baden Prescott is pushing hard alongside him, is his mate for 1-2-1, Harley Logan out of the North Harbour in the 1, 2 and 3 spot. There we go, but what's going to happen as they come into the last corner? Will Dylan be able to hang on? I'll tell you what, he's a Mark Manning back there as he comes lining up the finish line. Bouncing down, it looks like there's going to be a challenge on for the 1 spot. Can he hang on? I don't know, the battle's actually on for the 3rd. I'm going to have to go back and watch that one on YouTube.
Alright, and here we go, 11 to 12 mixed open, race 56. We've got Timothy Criswell out of Tauranga, Travis Marshall out of Pairua, Liam Clifford out of Tauranga, Lily Rose Motohu out of Te Awamutu, Caleb Lively also of Tauranga, Connor Orwell representing the home team, and Charlie Withington from Tauranga as well. Who we got out in front? The number 333 of Charlie Withington out in front, the NZ4 and the 414 of Liam Clifford and Timothy Criswell out in 2nd and 3rd, and then Connor Rebell in 4th, but it could be anybody's race here. The challenge is on for 1st already. Oh, I think he's got it. I think he's passed him. It's going to come down to the end there. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. All pretty good, really good riding. It was really close in the middle there.
And here we go, it's another group of 11 to 12 mixed open on race number 57 with Noah Evans on the 721, Levi Motohu on the 660, Jared Rennie on the 531, Jack Duckett on the 156, our NZ2, Dylan Sazi, 391, Xavier Bell, and Ryan Marshall on the 525 as they come bounding down towards us. I'll tell you what, I've barely got their names out and they're already here. Out in the front though, it's the 391, that's Xavier Bell, but in behind him it's the 77 plate. I'm going to take a punt that that's Dylan Sazi, maybe, I don't know, but here we go, they're lining it up. Down and down towards the 3rd and final corner as they come in. The battle's on for 1 and 2. They got a high and the sun's gone through. There we go. They've pushed them out there as the pedals have gone down as they go to the finish line. It's a 77 plate who we don't have on our run sheet, but that's okay. We'll give them a win. Oh. Looks like we've deducted that it might be Noah Evans actually on the 77 plate. So well done Noah, but looks like we've got a bit of a break on our hands here. No doubt. I tell you what, Aaron, the one thing I take away from BMXing is they build them tough, BMXers. I tell you what.
I almost think they build them tougher than rugby players, to be honest.
Well, they sure do, but there we go. Race number 58 lining up on the gate, mate. Ready to go. No rest for the wicked with these guys.
Alright, here we go, 13 to 14, mixed open. We've got Morris Rennie out of Hamilton, Riley Burley out of Taupo, Lucas Treadway out of Sunset Coast, Danica Bergeson out of Hamilton, Cameron Wallace also Hamilton, Thomas Broxop out of Te Aroha, Zeb Pickford, Cambridge, and Zane Williamson out of Hamilton. And they're here already, come to meet me. Number 611 and 242 out in front, so that's Leo Lucas Treadway and Riley Burley out the front there, battling it away for first place. But the real battle here is for third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. They're really close. There could be anybody's out there. I think we're going to keep first and second in the same place, but here we go. Third is a battle right down the back straight. Who's going to take it? I think it's all going to stay the way it was. Oh, no, maybe not. There's a few changes there, but I couldn't see how we finished out in that race 58.
Now, I'm no expert, but there should be 5 riders out there, Aaron, on race number 59, but we're down to the hardy few. I guess it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. Out there, I know I've got one rider, the 180 plate there, Flynn Harrison out of the East City Club. He's currently riding in some flats, getting some extra midwinter training in. It's good to see who's out in the front. I can't make it out just yet, but here we go, line it up. Looks like I can see it's the 108 plate. That is Jackson Lawrence out there, and in behind him it's our Nelson Brothers Racing rider. Missed who that was, but they come flying around that corner. There we go. Oh no, what's going on? Looks like we might have another haul around the track. Aaron, what's going on, mate? What happens here in Rotorua? It's turned into chaos. As they're racing around there, it's race number 59, I think, running out. Well, I think race number 60 might have already partly started.
Yeah, they gave Richard a little bit of a head start, I think. I think they thought he was 15 or 16, but if you meet the guy, he's definitely not. But we have the 30-plus mixed open. Richard Scott, Adam O'Leary, Kevin Temepo, Grant Rennie, Keegan Smith, Carl Thurston, Zane Alexander. That could be 02 of Zane Alexander. Just managed to pass Richard. Couldn't quite see who was in the second. Here we go, coming up here, just having a bit of a cruisy session. Number 69, that's Carl Thurston. I think he's just cruising, out for a picnic. But Zane Alexander's going to hold on, take it for first. And Richard Scott, here he comes, down the back straight, having a bit of a ball. I did try to get him to ride with an umbrella before.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Here we go, out the gate though again, it's another group of 30-plus mix open with Matt Collins, El Presidente out of Taupo, Wayne Shanks from Hamilton, Amy Tucker from Rotorua, my mate Roxanne Algira out of Taupo, Greg Hughes from Rotorua, and Kirk Matthews out of Tauranga. Here they go, bouncing down towards us. I think I can see a 364 out the front. I don't know who that is though, but that's okay, we keep going there. NZ3 there of Greg Hughes from the local lad of the number 2 spot, but he's not getting it all his own way. It's all fun and games up the front there, 1, 2 and 3. It looks like they're almost orchestrating it. I don't know, I don't want to put out rumours. As they line up that finish line for the 3rd time today, they're going hard. I can't tell who's who as they cross that finish line.
Alright, here we go, we're into race 62, mixed open for 17 to 29, Callahan, Treadaway, Corey Walden, Ethan Pugh and Jake Robinson from the Rotorua boy. Not sure who we've got out in front, but quite often when you watch these guys race, it's all air miles points, just like that. That'll be Jake Robinson, because I know that jump anywhere. Number 74, 211 coming in, Ethan Pugh coming in second. And the 112 of Corey Walden in third, which gives us Callahan Treadway, who's given him a battle there for 3rd and 4th. But looks like Jake's going to take it out. Can he hold on to it? Is he going to show us any backflips or tricks coming down the back straight? Nope, he's just going to hold on and take it for the win.
Here we go, race number 63, 8 to 10, female open, Olivia Foss, Alicia Ashton, Georgia Paul Redwoods, Carlia Crocker, and Maya Burton. A bit of a mixed bags of clubs with a couple of mountain raiders in the mix with the lady from Cambridge, a local lass from Rotorua, and the next door neighbour in Taupo. As they come round and round, bouncing down towards us, we'll look to see who's who out there in the front. Now if I've got it, I don't know. Here we go, looking for my polka dots. I can't see them. So Georgia Palmeiras, I think, is in the 3 spot with Olivia Foster, the number 2. That leaves us with the 898 of Kalia Crocker, the lass from Taupo out there in the front as they come bouncing down towards the 3rd and final corner. Here we go, mix it up, line it up, here we go, 1 and 2's not safe, here we go, they're going to have a battle on their hands as Olivia Foss from the Mountain Raiders is putting the pedals down. Will she get it? I don't quite know what Georgia's doing, she's hanging around, just having a Sunday drive. Here we go, they line up their finish line for race number 63.
And here we go, we've got the 8 to 10 female open, second round, in NZ3, Hattie Barrington for South, I always forget, Sunset Coast, Mika Willis from Taupo, Evie Ducker from Rotorua, and Peyton Carroll also from Sunset Coast. But Mika Willis has already got a commanding lead on the front there. She's out in front holding her own. This girl's going to do really well when she heads towards. But number 2, Hattie Barrington coming in. We've got the 257 of Peyton Carroll, and then the 115 of Evie Duckett. Holding her own, coming down the 3rd straight there. But Mika Wallace, that's a commanding lead. I think she might be running away with this race. And here they come, the last 2 coming into the back straight, and that'll end out race 64.
Oh, here we go, like a crack guy, folks. It's junior male superclass race number 65 with Xavier Bell out of Tauranga, Ryder Wheeler from the Hawke's Bay, Connor Bell out of Rotorua, Timothy Cresswell, Lynn Clifford out of Tauranga, and Jackson Carroll from the Sunset Coast. Here we go, too close to call. It looks like I can make out one of the riders from the Tauranga Club. Is it there? The 414 is hanging on to the number 1 spot. That's Timothy Cresswell. Will he have it his own way? I don't know, because in behind him is Liam Clifford. That's his mate. So Timothy and Liam going hammer and hammer. Here we go down the rhythm straight. Lining up that 3rd and final corner. Will Timothy Cresswell hang on to it? I don't know. Is Liam going to be safe for the number 2 spot? Who knows? Here we go. They're coming down to the final straight. The pedals are going down. Looks like Timothy Cresswell's got away with it. But what's going to happen in the 2 and 3 spot? I don't know. We're going on hard as they round out their race number 65.
All right, here we go. Junior male superclass. Dylan Zazi from North Harbour, Finn Barrington from Sunset Coast, Charlie Withington from Tauranga, Noah Evans, the local boy from Rotorua, and Nico Meyer from New Plymouth. It's anybody's race at the moment. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, all really close. Out in 1st, I do believe it might be Noah Evans, but I can't quite tell. Give me a wave if it's you. No, just kidding, don't do that. The battle's on for 1st, 2nd, 3rd. We're not sure whose race it's going to be, but it could be anybody's. Can the local boy hold on to it, or is he going to... Oh, we're going to go high and low, but no. Here he comes down the back straight. I think it's going to stay the same way. Hold on to it, keep it coming. And here we go, that was race 66.
Here we go, after 66, it's number 67 with Morris Rennie, Zed Pickford, Zane Williamson, Riley Burley, Cameron Wallace and Danica Bergenson out there at the moment. As they come in, it's nice and close, but I can see everything flying, they're going, water's everywhere, lining up, coming down towards us. It almost looks like they're 2 abreast there for 1 and 2. And it is 2 abreast, here we go, coming out, it's the NZ4, sitting in 2nd spot. That is Cameron Wallace, and in number 3 spot, looks like it's Danica Bergenson. They can make out, has she got her nose up front? I can't tell from this angle, but it looks like it's real close. What's going to happen here in the 3rd corner? Lining it up, there we go, we've got a high low coming in as they push it down. We've got a couple of nose manuals flying through there as they line up the finish straight. Oh no, Danica looks like she might have got out the nose as they round that race out.
It's funny having the longest track in New Zealand that if you don't pedal down that back straight, you know, a lot of people have lost all their energy by the time they get there, so you can't. It's really hard to pedal down that back straight.
Oh mate, I tell you what, I'm struggling to keep up talking for that long.
And here we go, senior male superclass. Kira Waite out of Tauranga, James Wallace out of Hamilton, Brooklyn Williams out of Taupo, Kai Timuana out of Te Aomuru, Hayden Stockman out of Hamilton, Lewis Atkinson out of East Coast, and Richard Stratford out of Hamilton. Well, what have we got? We've got the 68 maybe? No. But we've got Lewis in number 2, Couldn't quite see who we had at number 1. But that's a pretty quick race. It's over and dusted before we even know, and that's the end of race 68.
And here we go, another Navigator Senior Male Superclass with John Hayes out there from Hamilton, Theo Newteller, Rotorua, Jack Young and Theo Ball out of Hamilton or North Harbour, with Flynn Harrison out of East City, Carl Thurston from Tauranga and Corey Weldon out of the Sunset Coast. But here they come, lining up down the middle of them straight towards us as we come to see. It looks like it is our man on the plate out there, the 361, John Hayes out of Hamilton, but will he have it his own way? I don't know. As they're lining up that rhythm straight, I'll tell you what, quite a group of ages here as they're into the mix, into the final straight. It looks like the battle's on. John Hayes is not going to get it all his own way. Lining up that finish line, can't make out who took over from there. So we're going to want to watch up, and looks like Dale Newth kind of squeezed himself in.
All right, can we please have the Striders out to the racetrack, please? The Striders, we're up for race number 3 for the 4 for the Striders. These guys are putting in more effort than any of the other riders out there. I'm telling you, they're doing a great job.
Oh, I'll tell you what they are. Those legs are going faster than a windmill and a hurricane as they bound down those hills. They must be like mountains for those kids.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm not quite sure if they were born with that energy or if mum and dad are feeding them up.
Maybe a combination of both, really. I mean, what else would you do, right? You've come down to watch your bigger brother or your bigger sister or your mum or your dad ride, and what are you going to do, just sit trackside the whole day? At least they're getting out there and giving it a go, I guess.
No, that's better than me. I'm not getting out there giving it a go.
No, you're getting undercover and giving it a go, though. Tell you what, Alan, smashing it out here, mate. It's great to be back up here with you, having a blast, really.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome to be announcing with you again, commentating with you again. I've been a bit out of practice, so it's nice to get in with someone who knows what he's doing and getting my own practice in.
Oh, mate, I don't know about that, but looking forward to getting you around some of the other events throughout the year, no doubt. We're kind of getting ourselves all planned and organised some of those major events. I believe you're coming up to North Island titles, so should get you in the mix for that too, eh?
Yeah, we'll come and have a look and have a bit of a talk and see how we're going and help out as much as I can. Oh, no, away. Here we go. It's Kyle Zazi and Eden Ty, and that's pretty neck and neck as they come down here. I tell you what, the pedals have it, but I don't think that's going to be safe for very long. By the time the young Kyle is on pedals, I think he's going to be acing it.
They're going to have some good experience under the belt, no doubt. And here we go, race number 71, still sitting in motor number 3 with Finn Watson, Annabelle McDougall, Oakley Mitchell, Nina Jeffrey, Ryan McBride and Max Stevenson out there at the moment. It's a mixture of clubs from Hamilton, a couple of locals from Rotorua, Te Aramutu and Cambridge out there representing as our riders are going hard. Pushing it down the rhythm straight. It looks like we've got the 1 and 2 out the long shot at the moment, but they're neck and neck as I'm trying to make it out as they're coming bounding down towards us. The guys are out on the track giving it a sweep for these young fellas as they come bounding in. It looks like it is possibly the 906 out there by a nose at the moment. That's the 906 of Oakley Mitchell just hanging in. Are they going to be able to hang on? Go Oakley, pushing it hard down the rhythm straight into the third corner. Lining it up as they come running around there. This is race number 71 if you've just joined us on the live stream, as they're pushing hard into the lower corner. These conditions are tough, and as Aaron mentioned, this is the longest track in the country, set up for those elite riders, so really good to see these young ones giving it a go, pushing hard, and if they can ride here, they can ride anywhere.
Especially in this weather. This weather doesn't make it easy to ride that sort of length.
Oh, definitely not, mate.
All right, and here we go. Sprockets 5 and under, race 72. Asher Maloney from Tauranga, Luca Robinson from Rotorua, Colin Phillips from Te Aroha, Riley Smith from Taupo, Finn Duckett from Rotorua, Mahaki Toru from CB. Cambridge. Oh, I knew that. I was just testing my... but it's a good race, and we've got a commanding lead for first. So whoever's in first, which I'm going to catch up with in a second, they are really hauling butt down here. We've got the 661 of Riley Smith out in front. The 188 of Finn Duckett is in second. The 178 of Asher Maloney in third. They're riding their little legs off. Mate, they're going to sleep well tonight, and even though it's school holidays, I don't think they'll be staying up late.
I saw there'll be a few kids sleep home in the car on the way back, mate.
I tell you what, if I wasn't driving, I'd probably sleep on the way home too, and I only live here in Rotorua. But here they come, it's just about the end. That's how it's going to finish out. Really nice job there, great racing, and that's race 72 coming to an end. It's always sad when something comes to an end, but they get to have another go.
No panic about that, because race number 73 is right in behind them again. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. There should be 4 out on the track, but I can only make out 3. But that's okay as we look to see who it is. I don't know who's missing, but we won't wait to call it. We'll wait to see what we can see as they come around that big swooping right-hand bend, lining up down towards us, bounding along. Here they go as we start to make out those plates. Getting a little closer towards us. I can see it's still 181 there as I got it all happening in my ear. Is it the 181? I can't make that out on my sheets, but there we go. The 915 is sitting in the second spot. That's Carter Phillips with the 603 of Tara Narangi Wheeler out of the Hawke's Bay in the third spot. Lining up down there, race number 73. These kids are going hard. Here they come into the finish line for the third time today. Pushing hard as they're rounding down the corner into the finish line. That might be I'm not sure, Matanui possibly, if I make up the plates right.
And here we go. Sprocket 6 mix, George McCormick from Rotorua, Alice Jeffrey from Rotorua, Zane Pritchard from Taupo, Nicholas Villuin from Tauranga, and Joe Hoy from I was going to say Kapiti as well. Capital City coming down. We're about to see who's coming in first, but it's pretty fierce racing for first and second. Third and fourth not far behind. But here we go, who have we got? We've got the number 895 of Joe Hoy out in front. Is he going to be able to hold it? He's doing it for Capital City, holding on, but second place is very close. It's anybody's game. They come around the last corner. Is Joe Hoy going to... We went too low, these guys lost out on that one. I do believe it might be George McCormick, but I'm not quite sure who got that in there.
Good thing we got the live stream ahead, mate.
That is true.
Talk about how they look. I tell you what, it's our Sprocket 7 mixed, race number 75, rounding out moto number 3 with Nico Simeon out of Tauranga, Leo Charlton from New Plymouth, Greta Zay from the Mountain Raiders, Thor Piso out of Hamilton, Blake Ty out of Tauranga, Bowden Lamb from the Mountain Raiders, and Max Pocock out of Cambridge. As we look to see them coming towards us, I'm trying to make out the plates, but the battle's on. I'll tell you what, in the middle of the pack, that's where the action's at. And here at the front of the moment, though, it looks like it might be a 3, 5 and a 1. That's the plate off Thor Piso from Hamilton, and in behind him is the 416. That's our total rider, Nico Simeon, as they come bounding down. It looks like the battle's on now. Move to 3 and 4. That's where you want to be watching. 1 and 2 look pretty set, but let's not count it out, because riding is like a box of chocolates. You just never know what you're going to get as we got a rider go down, but he's back up on the bike. That's how they bleed them out here on the track as they race over, cruising through to the finish line. The battle's still on though, in their fact. 4, 3 and 4, keep an eye out. Here we go, it's going to be close to call as they're rounding out race number 75, and that's the end of Moto 3, I believe.
And now we're into the start of Moto 4, race 76, 8 to 10 male open. We've got Millen Hamblin from North Harbour, Harley Logan, North Harbour, Malachi Yul, actually I don't know how to say your last name, but you're from Australia, Samuel Hickey, New Plymouth, Roman Thompson, Hawke's Bay, Nathan Swain, Sunset Coast, Max Olsen, Rotorua, and Jordan Dawson, North Harbour. Who have we got here in front? We've got the 121 of Harley Logan. We've got Max Olsen coming in second. Not sure if he's going to be able to challenge for it. There's a lot of other riders coming down too. But the real race, the battle is going on for 6 and 7. Oh, looks like we're going to be set in the way it was coming around this corner. But 6 and 7 still battling it out. And even 3rd and 4th and 5th.
And again, it's just dropped on race number 77. That's our 8 to 10 male open with Jacob Smith on the 120 from Taupo. The NI6 of Tape Moon and our Te Amuru, I believe he's our man in the Mohawk. We've also got the NZ3 of Donovan Wallace out of Taupo. The 888 plate of Cole Hill from Tauranga. The NZ4 of Baden Prescott from Te Amuru. And then we got our man NI7 Nelson Uata on the Rotorua runner, and Matatini Hill on the world number 8 plate. And I believe he's out the front at the moment, but he's got the local lad. That must be Nelson Uata in the number 2 spot. It looks like it's a Teo Murumuru in the number 4 spot. Is he going to get underneath them? Here we go. The pedals on, the battles at the pack for 3 and 4. That's where it's at. Pushing hard across to the finish line. It's who's got the juice in the tank at this stage of the game.
You're not wrong there with the juice in the tank. She's a big day. We're on Moto 4. These guys have already done at least 3 races each.
And that's if they're not double classing, mate.
Yep, that'll be a 6.
The officials here keeping us honest today, Aaron, racing us hard.
Yeah, they're definitely keeping us up. And for those from Australia who are watching, that was 6 races. That's how you say it properly. And here we go, race 78, 8 to 10 male open, 305 of Kobe Narayan from Cambridge. Eli Sasevi of Tauranga, Ryder Wheeler of Hawke's Bay, Lockie Wade of Rotorua, Daniel Villuin of Tauranga, Nico Moore of New Plymouth, and Oliver Leathard of Tauranga as well. But in the front, we've got the NZ1 of Nico Meyer, and NZ2 in second, which is Daniel Villuin. I missed the rest of them. The number 925, he's holding his own as he comes around the corner as well. It's a lot of racing to do for little leagues. But they are getting bigger and stronger, so pretty soon I'm not going to be able to keep up with them at all.
Nah, that 8 to 10 age group next year, some of these kids will be having a bash at the Mighty 11s, which will be getting ready to start racing anytime soon.
Might have already started even.
Quite possibly, but as pointed out, and everyone here worldwide can be watching us on the free-to-air live stream via YouTube. Thanks to BMX New Zealand, we've got race number 79. We've got Bowie Williams out of Taupo out in the mix there with Brock O'Neill from Hamilton, Jackson Carroll out of the Sunset Coast, Charlie Mitchell from Cambridge with Dylan Johns, the Mountain Raider in the mix with Ethan Lilly and Tauranga, and Ryan Edgecombe from Hamilton, but it looks like it's Dylan Johns, the man in the bright colours. He's out in the front with the NI2 of Brock O'Neill out of Hamilton, I'd say, in the number 2 spot. There we go as we come racing around the corner. I think I'm out the 4th spot. Bowie Williams out of Taupo. If I've got my maths right there as they're lining it up, but here we go. I can see the 51 plate in the mix as well. That's our rider, Charlie Mitchell out of Cambridge. He's got a mate with him as well. There's nobody's safe in this race as they're all giving it a go to get across that finish line for Moto number 4, race number 79, 8 to 10 male open out here in Rotorua.
All right, race 79, 8 to 10 male open. We've got Bowie Williams from Taupo, Brock O'Neill from Hamilton, Jackson Carroll from Sunset Coast, Charlie Mitchell from Cambridge. No, wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Reading the wrong one, I'm really sorry. It's the 807, Liam Wickett, Caden McDonald, George Wu, Nixon Sears, Alex Shanks, Finn Barrington, Jackson Blackledge, Finn Barrington on run, 554 in second, that's George Wu. Not sure who that is in second or third, but we have in 4th Nixon Sears. This time he's got a pedal down that back straight though. Here they come. I do believe they're going to hold on to it. Nixon, you need a pedal, buddy. Pedal. That's it, pedal.
Aaron, that's not fair. You're poor child.
Okay. I'll make a pedal, I tell you.
I'll tell you what, you're going to get a bit of a whipping tonight, Aaron, that's for sure, but that's our race number 81 out there. That's our 11 to 12 mixed open with Charlie Withington out of Tauranga, Caleb Bloody out of Tauranga as well as mate Dylan Sarzy from North Harbour, Leah Clifford, another Tauranga. It's almost like we're at Tauranga Club night with Jared Rooney from Hamilton, Jack Duckett, the local lad from Rotorua, and Levi Morohu out of Tierra with the 333 plate, Tierra the 333 plate though out in the front. That's Charlie Withington out of Tauranga. He's pushing hard, the battle battles on there. We can see the 681. He's in the mix in the number 4 spot. That must be a terrible rider pushing hard as they're coming down the final straight. Ran race number 81. That's our 11 to 12 mixed open here in Rotorua, pushing hard. There we go, taking it home.
It's really good. Just want to say a massive thank you to the volunteers. We've got someone out there at the moment sweeping off the track. Obviously there's a little bit of dirt in places there shouldn't be, so thanks for that. Keep it up. You guys are doing an absolutely fantastic job.
There we go, race number 82 with the 11 to 12, another go to mixed open, moto number 4. We got Ryan Marshall out of Rotorua, Xavier Bell out of Rotorua, Connell Bell from Rotorua, the local lad. Larry Rose Motohu out of Te Awamutu, Timothy Creswell from Rotorua, Travis Marshall Rotorua, and Noah Evans out of Rotorua, another local lad as they're coming down towards us. I can make out a 414, that is no other than Timothy Creswell on the front, but he's got company with the 391, Xavier Bell in the number 2 spot. Oh, couldn't make out the number 3, but here we go, the battle's on for 2 and 3. Xavier Bell's not going to get it all his own way, but will Timothy Creswell be able to hang on as they run out corner number 3 into the final straight. Lining up, here we go. What's going to happen is he just gets it nice and simple, keeps the basics down. 1, 2 and 3 seems to be lining up as they take out race number 82.
And here we go with race 83, 13 to 14 mixed open. Cameron Wallace out of Hamilton, Danica Ferguson out of Hamilton, Riley Burley out of Taupo, Thomas Broxop out of Te Aroha, Lucas Treadaway out of Sunset Coast, Norris Rennie out of Hamilton, along with teammate Zane Williamson and Zed Pickford out of Cambridge. And here we go, coming down, we've got the 611. This is the Lucas Treadaway, 242 coming in second, Riley Burley, and 338, which is Thomas Broxop. Looks like they're going to keep it in that order. They all seem to be just cruising down that back straight now. Obviously the length of the track is starting to play a bit of a key role in how this works.
Sure is what that's trying to do today, Aaron. Again, we seem to have dropped off a couple of riders, and I'll tell you what, out the gates and flying cracker, what's Flynn Harrison out of East Sydney on the 180, but it looks like he's got a nose at the back now. The guys have pushed hard down that first straight as they line up the first quarter. We don't know who we got at the moment apart from our East City rider, but here they go. We should have 5, we've got 3. Looking at the quality, not the quantity. It is our rider on the 108 plate. He's out the front. 108 rider, that is Jackson Lawrence, and 77 of Kaita Moana out of Te Awamutu in the number 2 spot. Those two are going hammer for Tong as they're lining up. I don't know, Flynn Harrison seems to be out there sightseeing in the beautiful Rotorua. Lining up the final straight. It is our man from Te Awamutu. And can he push hard? Going all the way. There we go. Race number 84.
Here we go, race number 85 is 30 plus mixed open. Amy Duckett and Greg Hughes out of Rotorua, Zane Alexander out of Hawke's Bay, Richard Scott out of Gisborne, Adam O'Leary out of Cambridge, and Grant Rennie out of Hamilton. It looks like Zane Alexander's already got a bit of a lead on. Who's that? We've got number 3, NZ3, Greg Hughes up in second. Didn't quite catch the number 3, but the battle's on for second and third. We're not sure if Greg's going to be able to hold it. Amy Duckett coming in there in good quality 5th place. Richard Scott coming around from Gisborne. Bit of a cruise. He's a bit of a showman, this man, so he's just putting out the show there for everybody. But that's how we're going to finish it up on race 85. Well, I've got a quick bit of time. I just want to say thank you to the volunteers in the kitchen there. They've just doing a fantastic job. It's not a paid gig, so they're doing really, really well.
And the quality, I tell you what, coming in the kitchen was great too. But here we go out there at the moment, race number 86 at 30 plus mixed open. In moto number 4, we look to see who's coming out towards us. I didn't even get a chance to get their names out. They're flying down this track. 364 is out the front. Don't know who that is, but that's okay. Then I missed all the rest. There we go, but I can see the 419 one of Keegan Smith out of Taupo. Kevin Tamipo from Taupo as well. Looks like it's another Taupo club ride with Matt Collins in the mix too. Kirk Matthews and Carl Thurston from Tauranga there. And Roxanne Olga again from Taupo with Wayne Shanks and Hamilton in the mix. As they're banding around, I'll tell you what, these are going to go. Line it up out there. Race and number 86, 30 plus mixed open. Moto number 4.
And here we go, race 87, 17:29 mix. We've got Ethan Pugh, Callahan Treadaway, Corey Walden, and Jake Robinson. Oh, these guys are battling now. We've got a whole lot of pedaling going on. Oh yeah, Jake Robinson showing up the air as well. His air miles must be going up. He's going to be able to fly us all to Hawaii where it's nice and warm and not so rainy. But here they go, they're coming down the back straight. He's holding on to first. Second is really giving him a go for his money, but I think he's going to stay the way. Then third and fourth, there's a bit of a battle going on there as well. Jake's going to hold on to first for it. A little bit of air time, a couple of little whoops, and she's done. Alright, and here we go, race 88, 8 to 10, female open. We've got Hattie Barrington out of Sunset Coast. We've got Olivia Frost from Mountain Raiders, Alicia Ashton out of Cambridge, Carlia Crocker out of Taupo, and Evie Duckett out of local lass from Rotorua. And here they come down into the second straight. Seems to be like a little bit of a snake going along there. We've got in the line, who have we got coming up first? We've got the 898 of Carlia Crocker. I didn't quite catch who was in second. But the race is going on, the real battle's going on here at the back. Well, and at the front, first, second, third, they're pretty close. It could be anybody's match. Here they come, fighting harder than the Parramatta Eels against the Warriors. We've got a first and second battle going on like you wouldn't believe. But that's how we're going to finish out race 88. Race 89 now, 8 to 10 female open again. We've got Mika Wallace, Georgia Poe Edwards, Peyton Carroll, and Maya Burton. Again, Mika's taking it away. She's well out in front coming into the second straight.
Under that jacket there, I can't miss those polka dots even through that jacket. That must be Georgia Poe Edwards in the number 2 spot.
Those polka dots are cool. I remember seeing them at the Oshis. It was awesome.
Yeah, there we go. It's the 301 plate there. How could you forget Georgia Poe Edwards? And inside behind there is the 563. That must be Maya Burton, the local lass out of Rotorua. Sorry, mate, just had to pop over and sort out the camera for the live stream there, making sure we maintain the high quality stream that we are for this race number 89, 8 to 10 female. And here we go. Whoa, as we go, it keeps moving. Race number 90, we're into a junior male superclass. Ryder Wheeler in the Hawke's Bay. Connor Orbell, the local lad from Rotorua. Finn Barrington from the Sunset Coast. Nico Meyer out of New Plymouth. Charlie Wellington out of Tauranga, and Jackson Carroll into the Sunset Coast rider as we look to see who's out the front. This race is all about the Benjamins. How can they get out the front? It looks like I can see the 353. There's the 333, so Charlie Wellington. By the time I looked up, he'd gone and lost it. He's sitting in the number 2 spot at the moment. The battle's on. Can he get it back? As he's lining up that final corner, let's see what he can do. Oh, we got a bit funky with it. There we go. This is what the racing's about. We can't count until we get to the end. As we have a rider down, not out, we all want to get back up also. As they round out race number 90 and our junior male superclass.
Here we go, race number 91, junior male superclass again. We've got Noah Evans, Timothy Criswell, Liam Clifford, Dylan Sarsley, and Xavier Bell. That's 3 Tauranga riders, one Rotorua out of North Harbour. We're just looking to see who's coming down in first place, but the battle is on, it's pretty intense. They're all pretty close and tight-knit. Almost like a community really, but here we go. The 414 is out in front. Timothy Criswell coming in second, 77, not 721, Noah Evans. Didn't quite catch who was in third there. These guys are moving far too fast for my slow eyes. That's what happens when you turn 47.
Don't look a day after 41, mate.
Oh, thanks, brother. And here we go. Oh, the battle's on for first and second. No, giving it a good hard nudge, but can't quite take it off him.
Oh, there we go. Another level's been stepped up. It's our intermediate male superclass. Now, those that have just joined us, this is all based on age groups. We've got another rider down. I'll tell you what, even though the weather's on, these guys are throwing it down. Cameron Wallace, Danica Bergensen, Morris Sweeney, Riley Burley, Zeptic, Zane Williamson out there at the moment. As we look to see it out of 4 riders. Okay, it's the 915 out the front. No, can't work that out. They're 515. So Danica Bergensen, there she is. She's pushing hard all the way from Hamilton, showing these boys how to ride out there at the moment on the Rotorua track as our fallen riders back up on their bike, thankfully. Danica Bergensen is lining up the finish line as she comes around that last corner, pushing hard to take out their race number 92, intermediate male superclass, as they go around. A big round of applause for our fallen rider as they go around that first corner. Here we go. Big round of applause for Cameron Wallace back up on the bike.
Oh, if he wasn't wet before, mate, he definitely is now.
Surveying the track is sometimes how they refer it, but great to see he's okay-ish. A little bit slow, no doubt. I know I don't know if I'd be actually getting back up, mate, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we're a little bit too old to be just getting straight back up on it.
Here we go. Is this race number 93, I believe, with the bold Richard James Wallace? Is that where we are? Race number 93? I believe it is. As they're down and out, this is our senior male superclass, the first gate of 2. As they come around the corner, looking to see who's who in the zoo. I can make out a Tauranga rider, and I think there's only one in the mix. That's Carl Thurston. It's the 68 plate though out in the front at the moment. That is the 69. Was that Carl out the front? I don't know. Here we go, lining up. I can see our North Harbour rider out there as well. Pushing hard, that must be the ball. Race number 93 as they're lining up. Here we go, the battle's on there for 2, 3 and 4. You want to be looking at your screens now, that's for sure. If you're in live streaming, you should be. That's where the actions are plenty.
Here we go, and we're on race 94 now, senior male superclass. And in this one we've got Finn Harrison and Lewis Atkinson's from the East Coast, Kira Waite from Tauranga, John Hayes from Hamilton, Dion Youth from Rotorua, Jack Young from Hamilton, and Kaya Timwana from Tauranga. Oh, sorry, not Tauranga, Te Awamutu. What am I talking about? But in first and second, that battle's going hard. They're doing it hard, and I didn't even see they were going so fast. So I can see that in third we've got Dion Youth. He's holding his own against those young bucks, especially considering he's World 1 on a 24-inch. I think you need to yell at your boy. He's just cruising. What's going on?
Oh, mate, that's the thing with Rotorua, right? So beautiful, so scenic. I mean, why would you want to rush around a track? You know, make the most and take it in. However, a long drive just to cruise around the track.
All right, and here we go. We've got Striders up one more time. Striders coming up for the race. If we can get them out on the track, it'll be awesome. We've only got a few more races to go, and there'll be a bit of a break while we correlate the results and get the old numbers going, so we know who's in the finals for which final, and then we'll be back to racing. So we'll have a little bit of a break, and then I'll come on and let you know when we're ready to go.
Hello.
Oh, there we go, mate. We can't be worried about fish and chips. We're going to be worried about our Strata riders across the track. I got a bit distracted about the thought of fish and chips. Sorry, the Stratas. Great job there again from Eden and Kyle.
I'm still thinking about the fish and chips, but here we go. We're on race 96. Sprockets 5 and under. We've got Riley Smith from Taupo, Finn Watson from Hamilton, Ryan McBride from Te Awamutu, Finn Duckett from Rotorua, Mahaki Taupo from Cambridge, and Oakland Mitchell from Te Awamutu as well. And here they come down the second straight, racing first and second and third are really close. We don't know whose battle it is, but it's going to be close. Number 4 is coming in pretty hot as well, but what have we got? Who have we got in the front there? Number Samuel in the way, 661. And then the 906, so that's Riley Smith and Oakley Mitchell. Didn't quite have time to catch the number 3. But the race is coming round into the round the last corner. Man, the racing from these guys has been hot and heavy. Definitely the way you want to see it. Coming down to the final bit, and here we go for the finish of 96.
Oh, after 96, it's 97. Sprockets 5 and under again. Moto number 4. I tell you what, here we go. I tell you what, it is getting tiring. We've got a rider just lying down on the track there. I hope they're okay. We should have Jackson, Asher Maloney, Cohen Phillips, Nina Jeffrey, Annabelle McDougall, Mac Stevenson, and Luca Robinson out of the track at the moment, but I don't quite think we've got all of them. As they come around now, we'll make out who's with us still as they come into the second straight, bounding out towards us up the back middle. Here they go into the double, coming down the back town towards us. We can make out the plate. It looks like a 484. There must be a Cohen Phillips and the 979 in behind Cohen. Cohen's not going to get it all his own way because Luca Robinson, the local rider there in behind. And here we go. It's the 18 plate, 180 plate. Let's not forget Nina Jeffrey, first race of her life out there on the track, doing it for real as she comes racing through our local lass there, pushing hard. But there we go, riders 1 and 2, the battle is still on. You can't slow it down coming to that final straight. This track is an all go or nothing at all because you can lose it there on that last straight. As we can see the second rider there we go, the battle's going to be on. It's all about the pedals. I can hear the parents yelling in the background as they push hard. Gonna go upstairs for that one. Oh, it's a close race, I tell you.
That was so good to watch. Nice and close. Excellent racing. That's how we want to go. And here we are. We've got race 98, Sprocket 6 mix, Jackson Hennessy from Te Aroha, Matuanui Hill from North Harbour, Carter Phillips from Te Aroha, Joey Roy from Capital City, and Alice Jeffrey from Rotorua. And here they come down to the second straight, about to hit that first jump. I'm waiting to see it back from, I've got to be honest, but it would be nice to see. Here we go. I'm just about able to catch that number. The 181 of Matuanui and the 895 of Joe Roy in second. 915 coming up really close behind Carter Phillips. That's 479 of Jackson Hennessy in the fifth spot, so that means that Alice Jeffrey of 969, Alice Jeffrey out there, fourth place. Here we go, coming down to the last straight.
I'll tell you what, Alan, this is Moto number 4, so I guess thankfully for the riders after this will be a small break, I'm assuming, before we head into finals racing, but it's no rest for the wicked. It's race number 99. This is our Sprocket 6 mix, and it's just dropped on the gate. It looks like we've got 4 of them out there, and I'm supposed to have 4 out there at the moment. On the 603 is T.R. Narangi Wheeler from the Hawke's Bay. On the 190 it's Zane Pritchard out of Taupo. On the 964 we've got Nicholas Ferron out of Tauranga, and the local George McCormick of Rotorua on the 185. Here we go, as they come down towards us, we'll look to make out who's who in the zone. Panning out towards the commentary out here for the fourth time today. It's the 964. That is Nicholas Ferron, but in behind Nicholas is the Zane Pritchard. And there we go, the 185 rider there of George McCormick sitting from the local land in the third spot. That has Narangi Wheeler there in the fourth, but anyone's game still. It's not over yet. I'll tell you what, racing is like a box of chocolates. It could be anybody still into that last corner because this is where it's made or lost. Here we go as they run at the last straight for the fourth time today. Race number 99, rounding up.
And here we go, race 100. Great to see that we've seen 100 races already. And here we go for the Sprocket 7 mixed. We've got Thor Pisa out of Hamilton, Max Pokop from Cambridge, Bowden Lamb from Mountain Raiders, Leo Charlton from New Plymouth, Blake Ty from Tauranga, Nico Simeon from Tauranga, and Greta Yu from Mountain Raiders. Here we go, who we got in the first place there? It's the 351 of Thor Piso. Can't tell who's the 416 in third, but it's a battle. 416 might even take second, I'm not sure. They are side by side heading down that third straight. It's anybody's game when it comes to second place, but Thor out in front there, I think he's got it wound up and in the bag. But for second and third, I don't know what's on the board, Miss Ford. Here we go, this is the last race in Moto 4. We're going to have a small break very shortly, but this is the way it's going to finish with the race 100, Sprocket 7 mixed. Some of them just cruising around, having a good time. That's what we like to see. The smiles are for miles. These guys are having a ball.
But there we go. Oh, wow, I tell you, mate, smashing it out, as you mentioned. After this short break, there is a quarterfinals. We've got quarterfinals for our 8 to 10 male opens. It's basically the only ones in the quarters. So jump on the scores, check it out, make sure that you know if you're in the quarters. But I'm just going to read through the names now really quickly, just so that everyone's aware. We'll give you plenty of time before we call you back round. But Matatina Hill, Harley Logan, Eli Savisi, Finn Barrington, Jackson Carroll, Nico Meyer, Daniel Fuyun, Max Olsen, Alex Shanks, Donovan Wallace, Dylan Jones, Brayden Piscott, Samuel Hickey, Tate Burden, Bowie Williams, Brock O'Neill, Nielsen Urata, Jordan Dawson, George Wu, and Ryder Wheeler. That is our 8 to 10 male open quarterfinals coming to you soon. So make sure you rest up, stay warm, and we'll see you trackside shortly.
What's my reason to ride?
For the thrill of the downhill.
To watch them succeed.
Customizing my bike.
Racing my mates. Learning new tricks. Winning races.
For moments like these.
And hitting the big air.
Now, what's your reason not to?
World Cup in New Zealand is such an awesome opportunity, a bit of a dream come true really.
Years of hard work, the culmination of a lot of people's efforts and dream that we set out on 10 years ago.
The community in Rotorua and in New Zealand love sport and they love competition, and nothing brings us together more than a huge event.
The fact that we get to race on a track like this in New Zealand, kind of hour and a half from my house, it's a dream come true, so I can't wait.
I think this is the first World Cup that's come to New Zealand, so I'm stoked. It's so cool to have one in the backyard, and yeah, I'm real keen to just, come and race in front of a home crowd. I think it's something pretty unique and special.
Hosting this event for us is the fulfilment of a vision.
We had a vision from the start to provide a world-class facility, and we've achieved that.
It means that
can race in front of my friends and family and yeah, showcase my skills in front of a home crowd. Some of that home love for us here, yeah.
Just getting New Zealand on the map really, and kind of just having a World Cup at home is real special.
Hey, my name is Bennett Greenoff. I'm a New Zealand BMX racer.
Hi, I'm Megan Williams and I'm the BMX Elite Women National Champ.
Hello, my name is Rico Bierman. I'm the New Zealand Elite National Champion and currently ranked first on the UCI World Rankings for under 23 men.
We're here in Sakarya in Turkey for rounds 1 and 2 of the BMX World Cup series, so looking forward to some racing here this weekend.
It's important to be in a clean and fair sport because it lies at the fundamentals of sport as a whole.
I think it's really important to maintain a good level of sportsmanship as well amongst the riders, so yeah, clean sport's an extremely important part of being an athlete.
Because I know it keeps me and my competitors on the same level and it's fair for everyone.
Because not only does it align with my values as a rider, but also as a person in terms of integrity and my general moral compass.
Because I know it comes down to nothing outside of the dedication and hard work you put in.
Maintain a level of confidence to knowing that I'm getting on the gate and that the best person is going to win at the end of the day. And there's no external factors influencing any results out on the track.
From North Harbour, Harley Logan, North Harbour, Eli Sasevi from Tauranga, Te Awamutu, Finn Barrington and Jackson Carroll from Sunset Coast. But here we go, it's the 1-1 World 8. Matatini in front. I didn't quite catch the others because I was trying to catch up on everything else. He's coming. But here we go, fast race in that quarterfinal. I think he's got it in the bag. He's going to hold on to it till the end.
No, I tell you what, you guys know how to make a man work, right?
Yeah, we'll make you work for your money, buddy. Not that we're getting paid or anything, but you know.
That was our first quarterfinal, was it? Quarterfinal number 1.
Yeah. Yeah, and we're just waiting on Nico Meyer for quarterfinal number 2. He was snoozing, so it's good to have him back.
No, he probably got caught out a little bit like I did.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to start so fast, but luckily I didn't need to go to the bathroom or go and get anything else done, so I was pretty good.
Here we go, quarterfinal number 2 up on the gate, 8 to 10 male open. And we got Nico Meyer out of New Plymouth on the gate with Daniel Thuyon from Tauranga, Max Olsen, the local now from Rotorua, Alex Shanks from Hamilton and Donovan Wallace out of Taupo, the next door neighbour. Here they go around the corner for a quarterfinal race. Quarterfinal number 2, 8 to 12 male open down here in Rotorua for their Central Region Winter Series, round number 2 I believe. Here we go, it looks like I can see a one, it must be Nico Meyer at the front. On the number 2 spot is 940, that's Max Olsen, the local lad. He's hanging on for a spot as well. As they come rounding down, and there's still anybody's game into the third and final corner for their quarter-final race today. This is for a spot in the semis, I'd say, with these young fellas. Here we go, it looks like Nico Meyer might still have it as he comes around on their finish line, but it's anybody's game on this back straight, as we've seen so many times, taking it away there.
And here we go, we've kicked off race number, quarterfinal number 3 with 8 to 10 males, Dylan Johns from Mountain Raiders, Baden Prescott from Te Awamutu, Samuel Hickey from New Plymouth, Tate Burden also from Te Awamutu, and Bowie Williams from Taupo, and they're coming down, they're already into the second straight, they're moving faster than I can. Not quite sure, I do believe that is Dylan Johns out in front with the NZ4 of Braden Prescott. And then Tate Burden in number 3. Dylan seems to have it in the bag, but you never can tell because this back straight catches a lot of people out. Number 2's coming up fast and his wheels heading in there. He's not quite going to do it, but they're all heading for fighting for a spot for those semi-finals.
And here we go, it's quarter-final number 4 of 4. I guess that's why it's a quarter with Brock O'Neill, Ladder Hamilton, Nielsen Urata, the local lad out there on the NI7, Jordan Dawson from North Harbour, alongside George Wu out of Hamilton, and Ryan Wheeler from the Hawke's Bay, as they're lining themselves up for the finals, racing. The rain is coming down, but these guys don't seem to care. They want to get out front, they want to place in the semis. Here we go, it's our NZI2, must be Brock O'Neill in the front with this number 7 NI7 of Nielsen Urata, the local lad, in the distinctive Rotorua jumper there in the second spot. But it's game on for 2, 3 and 4. Here we go, we've got a move being made for the 4th spot. What's going to happen as they come around that corner? Here we go, lining it up. And the finals is going to be anybody's game, but Nielsen Urata getting us some air and showing us the skills that pay the bills as they come over the line. Quarterfinal number 4. There we go. You've just seen it here. Now, I believe, Aaron, we might need to find out how long the break is before the next round of racing, so hopefully somebody can let us know, because don't want to be caught out a game like that. But what a blast. Finals racing at its best. These kids, 8 to 10, they're throwing everything at it, and great to see.
What's my reason to ride?
For the thrill of the downhill.
To watch them succeed.
Customizing my bike.
Racing my mates. Learning new tricks. Winning races.
For moments like these.
And hitting the big air.
Now, what's your reason not to?
I saw that. That looked a bit weird the first time I saw that. I was like, what are all these people doing in there? But there's a ball that should be there.
You've been out mountain biking, or even you've been here racing, you just head over there, take your shoes off, chuck them in there, and all of a sudden all your worries are washed away.
I wonder how busy it'll be this afternoon before I drive home.
No, there's a few cars over in the car park, but just letting everybody know, there'll be about a 10, maybe 15-minute break in between racing as they sort out who's in the finals and which way the finals going to go round. So we'll get back to you with all of the goss when it comes up.
Yeah, great. So yeah, time to go to the loo again. Hit that shop, get some warm food into here, get some drinks into here, and come back. See you soon for finals racing shortly.
World Cup in New Zealand is such an awesome opportunity, a bit of a dream come true really.
Years of hard work, the culmination of a lot of people's efforts and dream that we set out on 10 years ago.
The community in Rotorua and in New Zealand love sport and they love competition, and nothing brings us together more than a huge event.
The fact that we get to race on a track like this in New Zealand, kind of hour and a half from my house, it's a dream come true, so I can't wait.
I think this is the first World Cup that's come to New Zealand, so I'm stoked. It's so cool to have one in the backyard, and yeah, I'm real keen to just, come and race in front of a home crowd. I think it's something pretty unique and special.
Hosting this event for us is the fulfilment of a vision.
We had a vision from the start to provide a world-class facility, and we've achieved that.
It means that I can race in front of my friends and family and showcase my skills in front of a home crowd. Some of that home love for us here,
Just getting New Zealand on the map really, and kind of just having a World Cup at home is real special.
I'm hoping you weren't asleep, mate, because 8 to 10 male open semi-finalists to the pits. Now, if you're not sure if that's you, you should be on scores, because it is all up there on scores, but jump on there now. If that's our 8 to 10 male open, you should be getting up round to the pits for your semi-final. I believe that's Nico Meyer, Matatini Hill, Max Olsen, Baden Prescott, Daniel Fayun, Tate Burden, Donovan Wallace, Samuel Hickey. The other semi-final for our 8 to 10 male open, Brock O'Neill, Dylan Johns, Nielsen Uata, Eli Savisi, Harley Logan, Jordan Dawson, George Wu, and Finn Barrington. I believe you are needed round in pits. So our 8 to 10 male open semi-finalists, please, you should be making your way, if you're not already around, to the pits. Your semi-finals will be starting shortly, with or without you. Here we go. Welcome back to Rotorua BMX 8 to 10 male open semi-finals. Number 1 on the gate. Here we go, and the gate is dropped on Nico Meyer, the NZ1 out of New Plymouth. Also Matatini Hill from North Harbour and world number 8, Max Olsen, the local lad out of Rotorua on the 940 plate. We got the NZ4, Baden Prescott from Terramuto, Daniel Fiora, Tauranga on the NZ2. Tate Vernon on NI6 from Terramuto, Donovan Wallace on a Taupo, and Samuel Hickey from New Plymouth, but coming down towards us. I can make out a one is at the skinny digit of Nico Meyer at the front. Sitting in the back and behind him is the world number 8 there, happens to be Matatini Hill. And I couldn't make out the number 3, but that's okay. The battle is on for 3, 4 and 5. I can see the 170. As we look to see who it is, it might be Tate Vernon over there, I don't know. But here we go, they're loading up the top 4, looking for a spot in the final. Here we go in the A final. Who's it going to be? I don't know, but it looks like Nico Meyer's out the front with Matatini Hill in the number 2 spot. The battle on for 3 and 4. And there we go, 5 and 6. We're going to have to wait to see what score says about that. And here we go, the gate has dropped on semi-final number 2 for 8 to 10 males downhill. Rotorua at the Winter Series for round 2. We got Brock O'Neill, Dylan Johns, Nelson Urata, the local lad. We got Eli Sassivi, Harley Logan, Jordan Dawson, George Will and Finn Barrington all looking for a spot in the A-class final. As they come bounding down here, we look to see who's out there front. I can't make it out, but I think Dylan Johns is in the number 2 spot. And is he going to get? Oh, he might be ahead by a nose in the number 2 spot though now. It might be Brock O'Neill over Hamilton there. We got the local lad from Rotorua. That must be Nelson Urata in the 3rd spot. But we still got that sweeping right hand final corner as they come into the final stretch. Looks like Dylan Johns might have got a nose out front. Can he hang on down this final straight? This is where it's Meadowbrook, and as they come racing down for the semi-finals for the 8 to 12, 8 to 10, sorry, male opens. Oh, I don't know who was in the 3rd spot there. That was too close to call. I don't know what's going to happen, but make sure you keep an eye on scores. I'd imagine there's going to be another 10 or so minute break, maybe a bit longer, before we head into finals racing down here in Rotorua for the Winter Series, round number 2.
Hey, my name is Bennett Greenoff. I'm a New Zealand BMX racer.
Hi, I'm Megan Williams and I'm the BMX Elite Women National Champ.
Hello, my name is Rico Bierman. I'm the New Zealand Elite National Champion and currently ranked 1st on the UCI World Rankings for under 23 men.
We're here in Sakarya in Turkey for rounds 1 and 2 of the BMX World Cup Series, so looking forward to some racing here this weekend.
It's important to be in a clean and fair sport because it lies at the fundamentals of sport as a whole.
I think it's really important to maintain a good level of sportsmanship as well amongst the riders, so yeah, clean sport's an extremely important part of being an athlete.
Because I know it keeps me and my competitors on the same level and it's fair for everyone.
Because not only does it align with my values as a rider, but also as a person in terms of integrity and my general moral compass.
Yeah, because I know it comes down to nothing outside of the dedication and hard work you put in.
Maintain a level of confidence to knowing that I'm getting on the gate and that the best person is going to win at the end of the day. And there's no external factors influencing any results out on the track.
To the pits, that's all riders to the pits. Can you all please come up? Get ready to lay it down. All right, here we go. It's riders to the pits. Come on, guys. Everybody who's in the finals, riders to the pits.
I believe everybody's in the finals, Aaron, so everyone should be getting around to the pits. Quick game's a good game, right? So great to see Rotorua BMX pushing through even with this weather. We want to get the riding done and dusted so we can get into that coffee, get into the lollies, get into the ice cream, and get ourselves nice and warm.
Get into those hot tubs over there and get yourself a shinny dip, or just jump straight into the normal hot tubs.
Mate, I think you're taking the mickey here, telling me that. I think you're setting me up, right? I'm going to walk in there and ask for a shinny dip, and I'm going to get slapped.
It's actually true. Like, yeah, you go in there, you buy a beer, you sit down, you put your feet into this little tub, and it's awesome.
Yeah, well, I can't wait for my co-pilot to be old enough to drive a car home, because then maybe it could be a great afternoon.
Especially with automatics, right?
It's all right, mate. I've got a spare room. You can always crash the night.
Oh, thanks, mate. Hey, what is this? Race sheets. Wow. We are getting serious. Finals racing. Here we go.
Having World Cup in New Zealand is such an awesome opportunity, a bit of a dream come true, really.
Years of hard work, the culmination of a lot of people's efforts and a dream that we set out on 10 years ago.
The community in Rotorua and in New Zealand love sport and they love competition, and nothing brings us together more than a huge event.
The fact that we get to race on a track like this in New Zealand, kind of hour and a half from my house, it's a dream come true, so I can't wait.
I think this is the first World Cup that's come to New Zealand, so I'm stoked. It's so cool to have one in the backyard, and yeah, I'm real keen to just, come and race in front of a home crowd. I think it's something pretty unique and special.
Hosting this event for us is the fulfilment of a vision.
We had a vision from the start to provide a world-class facility, and we've achieved that.
It means that I can race in front of my friends and family, and yeah, showcase my skills in front of a home crowd. Some of that home love for us here, yeah.
Just getting New Zealand on the map, really, and kind of just having a World Cup at home is real special.
It is, mate, and you can, I'm looking at the riders out there, and we noticed when they first started this morning it was all guns, right? And you can see over the day, it'd be interesting to watch scores and watch the times. I'd say there'd be some phenomenal differences between round one or Moto 1 and Moto in the finals here.
Yeah, and you can definitely tell the locals as well, because they do it all the time, so these times don't really change, they just stay the same.
Yeah, and I guess a lot of the locals too, right? They'll sit in the middle of the pack at the start knowing what's going to happen as they come down to that last straight, because as you've pointed out a number of times, that last straight, that's where it's made or broken, right? You don't pedal enough, you think you've got there on the last straight, it's only just getting started, really.
Yeah, it's that last sprint really makes the racing interesting, and as you've seen, there's been heaps of races that have been won and lost on that last. Okay, riders, we're waiting on a few riders. If you come up to the final now. If you're there in the next few minutes, you're going to miss out on your final. So make sure you make your way up. We've got a race underway here. We're looks like we're supposed to have 4 races, but we've only got 2, so we're going to find out in just a minute who we've got racing. I have no idea just looking at them, but here they come. We have number 305. That's the 305 CB. That's Kobe Narayan for the 8 to 10 male open E final. Didn't quite catch that last number. No, 51. I've got a helper up here. He's helping me out. Charlie Mitchell. Doing it hard and fast, coming down that third straight for the 5th and final race of the afternoon.
Okay, Strider rider. Here we go, our Strider rider up for the final. I'm only seeing one bike out there on the track at the moment. I think that might be Carl Sazi out there on the track. I think it's Eden we might be looking for. I think we're waiting on Eden. Oh, no, there. I think I see Eden coming down the stairs. There we go, running with the bike. There we go. That's a good sponsor. Okay, no doubt a few words of wisdom being passed in there by what I'm assuming is Dad. There we go, locked and loaded, race face on. Oh, no, off. There we go, our Strider riders. I think it's Carl Sazi out there with the mix. He's cutting across, but oh no, it's Eden. She's got the pedals down, but Carl's giving it a good go as well. Here we go. It's going to come down to the last drop, and I'll tell you what, there we go. Our Strider riders taking out their final. What great racing by those 2 riders today. There we go, now it's our B final for our 8 to 10 male open. It's great to see so many of them out there. I believe it's Malachi Joy for Australia out there on the 617 with Lockie Wade on the 362 out of Rotorua, the local lad. On the 115 we've got Roman Thompson from the Hawke's Bay, and on the 99 Ethan Louie from Tauranga. The 717 sees Nathan Swain from Sunset Coast, and on the 120 we've got Jacob Smith out of Taupo. Another local lad on Liam Rickett on the 807, and the 282 Jackson Blackford from Rotorua there, but here we go, it's the 362 and the 717. That's our riders, that's Lockie Wade, and it's Nathan Swain going hammer and hammer. Here we go, 1 and 2 as they line up, but there's a battle on coming down now. It's the first spot that's up for grabs. Who's going to get it? It's about the pedals. We've got to throw them down. You don't get around the track without pedaling here. Here they go, 1 and 2, it looks like that's Nathan Swain out of the Sunset Coast. He might have got an engine. It must be the golden helmet that's taken him across. Here we go, the pedals are thrown, the battle's on though for 5. What's going to happen as they go across?
Here we go, and it's the C final for the 8 to 10 male open. We are supposed to have 8, we have 4. The only one I can tell who it is Nixon, and that's only because he's mine. Oh, and Ryder Wheeler. in first. But here they come, they're coming down this back straight, and they're working really hard. The battle's on for second. Ryder's got it in the bag at the moment. And then we've got, I didn't quite catch that one, and then in third place we've got Nixon Sears, and I'm not even sure who's coming in fourth, but second and third and fourth are really battling it out. But I do think that Ryder Wheeler's got it in the bag for this one. The racing's been pretty epic. Here we go, no second and third's going to stay that way, but it was coming, he was closing the gap, but not quite.
Here we go, it's the B final for 8 to 10 male open up on the gate at the moment. And here we go, it's final number 4, the B final 8 to 10 male. I thought I should have had 8 on the gate, but it looks like there's 6. Possibly out there at the moment. We've got Baden Prescott, Jordan Dawson, Daniel Fillon, George Wu, Donovan Wallace, Finn Barrington, Samuel Hickey, and Harley Logan as they come around that corner. They're still too close to call. I'll tell you what, they're close enough to throw a T-tail over them as they come chasing down. The pedals are throwing. Here we go, it's out the front. It's the NZ4. That must be Baden Prescott with the 1-2-1 sitting in behind them. Oh, I believe that's Harley Logan and maybe the NZ4. Oh, no, I've lost the plot. There we go. The battle's on there. I can see it's all still too close. 1 and 2's up the grabs as well as 5 and 6. Here we go in the final corner for the last time tonight for these boys. Unless they're in the centre class, which isn't far behind. Here we go. It's going to come down. 1 or 2's not safe. What's going to happen? The pedals are going down. We're going to have to go back upstairs and have a look at that one.
Definitely going to be having to use the old streaming to be able to tell who's won some of these races. It's just been so close.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, I reckon these kids are going to be on the YouTubes on the way home, zooming in, cutting, dropping down, loading. No doubt you'll be checking out the Instas later on, and they'll be all over it.
Yeah, they're a whole lot better at that kind of technology stuff than I am, I've got to be honest.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what, it's all a young man's game these days, but good job though, Alan. I think we're hanging in, mate. We're into the finals, so we don't seem to have broken anything yet.
Well,
although I don't know who's going to be sleeping on the way home, like we said, them or us, right?
That's definitely right.
Now, a bit of advice for you, Aaron. Don't go back and self-analyse your commentary, because you can ask yourself, is that what I sound like? And it takes you to a dark place, mate. Very dark place.
Dark places are where I'm used to being, I've got to be honest, especially after trying to learn to dance. And here we go, 11 to 12 mixed open. This is the B final for these guys, and we've got Jared Rennie from Hamilton, Levi Murahu from Te Awamutu, Travis Marshall from Pairua, Caleb Lilly from Tauranga, Ryan Marshall from Pairua, and Lily Rose Murahu from Te Awamutu. And here they come, the battle for fifth. Going to take it, but oh my God, they're so close. I can't tell who's after the Martha. We got the 660 in number 1, Levi Murahu, and Jared Rennie in second. And in third, we've got 704, that's Travis Marshall, but the battle's still on for first and second. I have a feeling that number 4 is going to try and come up and take number 3 away. Oh, the battle's still on for that first and second. Are they going to be able to hold it, or is it going to pull away? No, it's going to stay the way it was, but what a great race to take us out in that B final of the 11 to 12 mixed open.
Yeah, mate, no, this final racing is great stuff. These kids are giving it all, even after, it's 5 rounds, some of them 10 by the time they get to this stage of the day. Massive effort from them.
Yeah, and they're like, as we said before, doing it all in the rain. Like the rain's actually picked up and it's a lot heavier than it was before. So
But you know who the unsung hero of today is, Aaron? No, mate, it's going to be the washing machine after this event. I'm telling you now, those clothes are looking pretty dirty. I hope they bought spare change of clothes for the ride home, all of them.
It's all right, I've got a ute, so if Nixon's too dirty, I'm just going to put him on the back, he can wash out in the rain.
To save him, keep him safe, mate, bit of duct tape, that'll hold him down.
Yeah, I've got some of that crocodile tape in the back.
And maybe if you drive fast enough too to wash him off, you know, like by the time he gets home, it'll be clean.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. Remember the old ads from Toyota where they used to do the washing in the back of the ute?
I'm not quite sure what's going on here, but apparently we've got our 30 plus mixed open B final with Amy Duckett, Carl Thurston, Kevin Tamipo, Roxanne Agar, Richard Scott, and it looks like Evie Duckett is out there showing them how to ride. Here we go around the first corner. Old Evie's giving them a good run for the money. It's the 115 plate there of Evie Duckett leading the 30 plus B final. Well, she's not quite out of the front yet, but it looks like she's making it up. She comes, she's chasing down the 127. That's the 127 plate. Oh no, it's not the 127. Sorry, the 171 plate of Kevin. Kevin's being overtaken by Evie. Evie's got him on the inside. It's all game here in Rotorua. I tell you, you just can't blink because you'll miss it. Evie's throwing down the pedals. Kevin can't quite keep up. Is he going to get his nose in front? I don't know. This could be a high-low, like a 30-90 undercut. Here we go, but will Evie hang on? Oh, looks like she has. It looks like Kevin might have blown a hammy or something as he comes around that final corner, lining up the final straight. Here we go. It looks like it might be Roxanne in the second spot, but it's all Evie. It is the Evie show, taking out the 30-plus female for B final.
Yeah, even beat her mum in that race, so that was awesome to see. It's a family rivalry going family, and it's so good to watch.
Mate, that's going to be an awkward drive home. Who do you think's going to be walking?
I think Evie might have to go home with her dad instead of her mum.
Although the way Evie was running, she could probably pedal home faster than the car could drive, mate. She was flying around that track.
She did such a good job in that race. It was so...
And lining up onto the gate at the moment, it's our B final for our junior male superclass. Aaron?
Yes, and in this one we've got Finn Barrington and Jackson Carroll from Sunset Coast, and Ryder Wheeler from the Hawke's Bay.
Poor Finn Barrington, he's only just finished his age group racing, so he's back around there, no rest for the wicked. But that boy, Pukekohe local, they breed them tough in Pukekohe, mate.
Well, they definitely breed them something in Pukekohe.
And Pukekohe's been here representing. I tell you what, it looks like the Sunset Coast have been representing today with the number of riders they've got here on the track.
Yeah, it's really cool to see riders coming from all over the North Island and even from Australia, but all over the North Island coming to support the central districts.
Yeah, mate. Hawke's Bay, we got Capital City from the Wellington region, intense.
We're away, and we've only got two in this race, and I don't even know which ones it is. But they're definitely on a flyer. They're on a heater for this race. They're moving down that first straight really, really fast. Coming into that first corner, she's pretty close. They're neck and neck. You're not going to be able to pick it till it gets to the end, I'm pretty sure.
And already the positions have changed, 1 and 2, 2 and 1. I can't keep up, mate, so good luck with this one.
Oh, here we go. What do we got? Who have we got coming up here? It looks like the 666. It's Ryder out in front, and then followed very closely by Jackson Carroll. They're definitely holding their own, both of them, especially the fact that, like, as you were saying, some of these boys have already raced.
Not that long ago.
Yeah.
And this will be race number 10 for them as they go. But those boys, you'd think it was race number 1. They're definitely throwing it down like anybody's business in the junior male superclass B final here. As they cross the finish line for possibly the last time today. And up on the gate at the moment, lining up is the B final for the senior male superclass. All about the Benjamins as we wait for the gate to take shape.
Do we even still call them Benjamins here in New Zealand? Like, it's
What are you going to say? It's all about the dollar. I don't know.
That's kind of a bit of a dumb one. I guess we can keep it as the Benjamins. Maybe we could have it as the King Charles or something.
And show me the money it is with the senior male Superclass B final off to a cracker with Carl Thurston, James Wallace, Kai Tamoana, Kira White and Flynn Harrison out there at the moment giving it a go. Here we go into that first corner, swooping around the corner, lining it up, and I know Silver Mister got their age group racing to come, but here we go, bouncing down towards the commentary hut. We look to make out, it looks like it's the 69 plate of that Carl Thurston as he takes the corner round, sitting in behind him. It's the NZ5 of James Wallace, and then the 396 there I saw in the first spot. That's Kira White, which must leave Kai Tamoana in the third spot, and Flynn Harrison out of East City in the fifth spot as they come down for the final, the B class, the B final for the senior male superclass. There we go, taking it on. Is it going to be how it is? As we see the manuals and the skills to throw coming down that final stretch. I tell you what, mate, that final straight there is going to make for some exciting racing when we get the UCI World Cup here in February. It's going to be super duper.
Oh, and then when you look at the pro line as well, some of those guys coming down this 8 metre, like world class riders hitting some of these big jumps and the massive gaps, and then this one over the boom. It's always really cool to watch that, man. Like, I freak out every time, but it's so good.
Especially when you got the best view in the house right up here in the hut, mate.
I'm not sure we're going to be loud up here in the hut, mate.
It's not about what you know. Hopefully it's about who you know, and hopefully we can throw in a few favours.
Yeah, that's true, and I'll call home court advantage.
But up on the gate at the moment, it's our 8 to 10 male final number 10. This must be the A final for them.
Yeah, we've got Nico Meyer in there from New Plymouth, and Dylan Johns again. He's from Mountain Raiders. They're the two NZ1s. Nelson Uirata, Matateni Hill, Brock O'Neill, Max Olsen, and Eli Sasevi, Tate Burden. So you've got a couple of Te Awamutu riders, Rotorua, Hamilton, North Harbour. It's anybody's race, and as they come down here, it's really close racing. It's awesome. This is awesome to see. Nico Meyer looks like he's going to hold on to it, and then we've got the other number 1 of Dylan Johns, and then Matateni Hill, and Nelson Uirata's right in the mix as well. Oh, Nelson's making a pass, he's making a play for it, but he's going to be able to hold it. Is he going to? Oh, he's gone high. Can he hold it? Wow, look at that. Third, fourth, fifth, oh, line, no. What a race. That was absolutely awesome racing. It was so awesome that I actually forgot to talk.
Who needs UCI World Cup racing, mate, when we've got our 8 to 10 male racing that good? That was hot to trot, I tell you. Super exciting. As we move on to our next one, this is our 11 to 12 mixed open final up on the gate. Just waiting for them to roll up. Remembering some of these riders have just come off their superclass finals, possibly. Or will still have their superclass finals to go, so some big decisions to be made here, Aaron.
Yeah, do you play it safe and you hold back a little bit so that you've got some oomph in the superclass, or do you just put it all out there for this one and hope you've still got some left in the tank?
Well, mate, that's probably a good question, and something you should maybe ask Rico Bierman, who's gone 1 every time for the last 4 rounds of the UCI World Cup. That's pretty impressive.
That is really impressive. He's done a really good job of just holding on to that and just absolutely annihilating the rest of the field. Really cool racing to watch from him.
Yeah, for sure, and he's definitely thrown it down every time, putting everything on the line every time. Unfortunately, though, not all our riders. I think it's Bennett Granoff, unfortunately, got a flight home early from the UCI World Cup. I believe he's just undergone surgery, and I believe he's back on track and all okay at the moment. So, good wishes to Bennett, resting up at home.
Yeah, hope he's getting better. But how about Megan Williams? Like, she had her first podium a couple of weeks ago in the under 23 pro. So, good on her. She did really, really well.
She sure did too, but let's see it for Timothy Cresswell, Charlie Withington, Noah Evans, Xavier Bell, Dylan Sazi, Liam Clifford, Kyla Orbell and Jack Duckett. They're out there on the track at the moment. They're throwing it down like their heroes who we've just been talking about, the Rotorua BMX and Megan Williams of the world, as they come lining up down the track. Here we go. We'll have to see at the front. It looks like it's the 414. I think that's the plate of Timothy Cresswell. He's been out there all day long, and sitting behind him it's the 391. That is the rider Xavier Bell in the number 2 spot, but the battle's on for 3 and 4 as well, and 5 and 6. It's like a race within a race within a race as they line up that third corner for the final time today. It may be, unless they're in that super class, but there we go. It looks like it's that Timothy Cresswell show coming down the final straight, but the battle's on for 2 and 3 and 4. Here we go. Who's going to keep it real? Who's going to throw down the pedals? Who's going to take it home? We're going to have to go back upstairs here again as I see parents throwing their head back with excitement.
It's crazy to think though, you know, like a couple of years ago we wouldn't have been able to go back and watch it and again, you know, like especially in a winter series you wouldn't have like the big deal of having the streaming here, but hey, we're now going to be streaming the 13 to 14 mixed open. We've got Thomas Broxop, Lucas Treadaway, Danica Bergerson, Zeb Pickford, Zane Williamson, Cameron Wallace, Riley Burley and Morris Rennie. We've got a few Hamilton riders, 4 Hamilton riders in there. Cambridge, Taupo. 611 out the front where it's been most of the day with the 242 following in really close. So that's, and the 607 in third. So that's 611, Lucas Treadaway, Riley Burley in second. It looks like it's going to hold that way, but the battle is in there for second and third. They could probably swap places quite long here. Well, we've got to ride it down, but they're getting straight back up. That's what I like to see. That's how we breed them here in New Zealand. Tough. I hope all those Australians who are about to get on the racetrack with our Mighty 11s, I hope they're paying attention because that's how we breed our New Zealand riders. Tough, mean and fast.
Talking about tough men and fast, it's our 15 to 16 mixed open. It's their final age group race with James Wallace out of Hamilton, Brooklyn Williams out of Taupo, Kai Tim Moana out of Te Awamutu, Jackson Lawrence from the Hawke's Bay and Flynn Harrison out of East City as they're cruising around here. I don't know what's going on. It looks like they're out there from their Sunday best. Here we go, coming down towards us now. It's going to make out who's who in the zoo. The battle's on. I think it's Kai Tim Moana on the 77 plate. He's in the number 1 spot. He managed to sneak ahead. And the 108 is Jackson Lawrence with Flynn Harrison currently sitting in the 3rd spot. That must leave our man. Not sure who that leaves our man behind, but we're missing a rider out there. But that's okay. Here we go. The battle's on for 1 and 2. Looking to the end. Here we go. Leading them home is that Kai Tim Moana. It quite possibly is hard to make out from this angle as our 15 to 16 mixed open comes to an end.
That one to an end brings the next one to the start. It's the 30 plus mixed open. We have Zane Alexander from the Hawke's Bay, Wayne Shanks from Hamilton, Adam O'Leary from Cambridge, Kirk Matthews from Tauranga, Greg Hughes from the local boy from Rotorua. We've got Grant Reddy from Hamilton, Matt Collins and Keegan Smith, both from Taupo. But coming in first, we've got the NZ3 of Greg Hughes, and then the 364. Who I have no idea who the 364 is, but Zane Alexander. Zane Alexander looks like he's about to take the lead. Oh, mate, this race has changed hands like a $200 car.
And more frequently than I change underwear sometimes.
I'd be surprised if you changed underwear 3 times in like the space of 30 seconds, but hey, you might.
Well, there we go. Talking about changing space, there we go. We're into the next one already. It's our 729 mixed open final with Jack Robinson out of Rotorua, the local lad, giving it a go. Callahan Treadway from the Sunset Coast, Ethan Pugh out of North Harbour, and Corey Walden, another Sunset Coast rider out there at the moment. As I can think I make out the 112, no, it must be the 112 there, it sure is. It's Corey Walden from the Sunset Coast, but he's got the number 94 plate there of Jack Robinson, the local lad, in behind him with our North Harbour rider. Coming in the 3rd spot, that's Ethan Pugh, and then Corey Walden is also with the mink alongside Callahan Treadway. Jack Robinson is on the go as well as we line up the final straight. Here we go, it's all go. Action aplenty as we're getting some frequent flyer miles coming down that final straight, rounding out the final for the 17 to 29 mixed open.
And here we go, 8 to 10 female open final. We've got Mika Wallace from Taupo with her teammate Kalia Crocker, Hattie Barrington from Sunset Coast, Olivia Floss from Mountain Raiders, Georgia Poe Edwards in there from Mountain Raiders too, Maya Burton from Rotorua, Alicia Ashton from Cambridge, and Peyton Carroll from Sunset Coast. Sunset Coast representing in here with at least 2 riders. Tobo's got 2 riders, Mountain Riders got 2 riders, but it's Mika Wallace out in front. New Zealand 1, she's going to be heading away. 898 is in the second place, Kalia Crocker. And Georgia Poe Edwards in her polka dot. What a great race. That race is on for second and third. We're not going to sure who's going to take it. Can we see a change in position? Oh, it's a battle on for second. Who's going to take it? Can they hold on, or is it going to change hands? Oh, she's close to watch. I'm not quite sure what happened there.
I tell you what, talking about close as the back off that race is our junior male superclass final with Timothy Cresswell. Wasn't he just out there a minute ago? He's back up again alongside Nico Meyer, Noah Evans, Liam Clifford, Connor Urbell, Xavier Bell, Charlie Wellington, and Dylan Sarzi. Here they go, so close. But I tell you what, it's like a pack of seagulls chasing a hot chip, and the hot chip at the moment is Timothy Cresswell. He's out the front of the 414, but in the number 2 spot, it's the 391 of Xavier Bell. Is he going to be able to hang on? And I can see in the back is at the line on the 3rd spot. I can't make out the number as it got around too quick. But there's a battle on for 6 and 7 in the moment. Here we go, loaded up around that final corner. Oh, I tell you what, it's all go for 2, 3, and 4. That's where you want to be watching as Timothy Cresswell takes it out with the hand in the air. But I don't know where the number 2 spot landed. We're going to have to go back and check that out.
Talk about changing undies, mate. That was so exciting. I just about never changed mine. But here we go now with the intermediate male superclass. We've got Danica Bergeson from Hamilton, followed with Cameron Wallace and Morris Rooney, and Zane Williamson, all from Hamilton. That's the Hamilton club out there with Riley Burley from Taupo and Zeb Pickford from Cambridge. Who we got out there in front there is the 515 of Danica Bergeson. She's holding on really nicely. And then the 195 of Zeb Pickford in second. And 607 Zane Williamson holding off the third. It's anybody's race at the moment. There's very close racing in this race. It's great to watch. These guys are coming down here at the speed that, like, I'm sure I can hear the sound barrier breaking. But no, here we go. Oh, look, the race is on. Who's going to take it? Oh, so close. Finals racing is being amazing.
Oh, I tell you what, mate, we can't even turn the page fast enough because here we go. It's our senior male superclass final with Richard Stratford out of Hamilton. Where do they get them from in Hamilton? I don't know. Lewis Atkinson out of the East City. John Hayes from Hamilton. Jack Young from Hamilton. Hayden Stockman from Hamilton. Is there anybody actually left in Hamilton? I don't know, but out the front it's the 68 plate. That is Richard Stratford. He's hanging on for dear life, but he's got all of them behind. I can make out the figure of Lewis Atkinson in the number 3 spot. Will he manage to get around the corner? I don't know. Here we go. He's a high low. Come on. Lewis Atkinson is throwing it down. Will Richard Stratford hang on? He doesn't have it all his own way. The battle's on though for 2 and 3. There we go across the finish line. This is some exciting final racing for sure.
Sprockets 5 and under we've got going on. It's their final. We've only got 2 of the races in the race today, but it's going to be a race for the ages as they come down that first straight, heading towards the first corner. There's a little bit of a lead on, but I'm pretty sure that it might be able to be made up by the time they come around. Oh, here we go. I can't actually tell from here who it is, but I'm going to be able to tell very shortly.
I know, mate, they're going so fast. We've got to keep our eyes on 2 of us on the job here to keep track of these 2 young riders.
Okay, we have in the front, we've got Oakley Mitchell, and I do believe that might be Luca Robinson in the 979. Yeah, that's Luca Robinson.
Go, Luca! Pedal, Luca!
Put the power down. Oh, we've got to ride it down. It's anybody's race from here. It's anybody's race from here. Luca's taking the lead. No, it's all whether she can hold on to that lead as she goes around that last corner.
Heartbreak Hotel on the 3rd straight. I tell you what, this is what racing is like, a box of chocolates.
Oakley Mitchell's giving it a good go at catching her up.
Here we go, the game is still on. It's not over yet, Aaron. Keep an eye on that final straight, mate.
Well, you know what they say, the show's not over until the lady sings.
I think she just sung.
She sung her way right into first place. That was such good race. That was cool. That's, as you can see, anything can happen in BMX racing, even crashing.
That's why you shouldn't give up. And I think at the moment we've got another group of sprockets, 5 and under. This is final number 22 with Finn Duckett, Nina Jeffrey, Mahakia Taurua, Annabelle McDougall, Ron McBride and Cohen Phillips all out there in the mix of things. I tell you what, we've got a couple of local riders from Rotorua. Joining them also is Te Aroha, Te Awamutu and Cambridge. Here we go as the battle's on for 1 and 2. It looks like it's neck and neck. It's too close to call, but you don't look over your shoulder, son, because that's what happens. You get taken. Here we go as we're lining up. It's the 661 plate. Is that 661? It is 661. I can't see 661. That's okay. 534. No, I don't know what's going on here, mate. It looks like we've jumped all over the place. Not sure what race we're on now. No, that's it there. Finn Watson. Oh, we crossed it out too early, mate. 180, there's a runner, 180. I don't know what's going on, mate. It looks like they've merged two races. Hey, the main thing is, mate, we've got a bunch of kids. They're on bikes. They're having a great time. That's what matters. And we got kids on bikes again out there. They go. We don't know who's who in the zoo at the moment. Oh, we're getting some air. We think this might be final number 23. A group of Sprocket 6 mix, but we're not sure. Let's wait to see if we can make out the numbers. But it looks like our young rider out there in the bright red top has got a bit of a lead on as he comes into the rhythm straight down towards the commentary hut. But he doesn't have it all its own way, or it could be a hill. I don't know, because this is a mixed category. As we look to make out the numbers and see who it is, it looks like I can see a 181, but he's been chased down by the 964. It could be anybody's game here as the positions start to change. Oh, here we go, we got the 915. As they come flying around there, looks like it could be Carter Phillips from Te Aroha. And sitting here is the 185. That must be George McCormick out of Rotorua. Here we go, we think we're back on the race sheets, but there we go, the final is into the final straight. As they're bounding down towards the finish line, it is anybody's game. Here we go, taking it out for final number 23.
Oh, and here we go, final number 24. We've got Sprocket 6 mix, and in this one we've got Joe Hoy, Jackson Hennessy, Te Ngarangi Wheeler, and Alice Jeffrey. That's a mixed bag right there, one from Capital City. Te Aroha, Hawke's Bay and Rotorua. Is anybody's bag coming down here? Because I have no idea which rider's which, but I'll be able to tell you in just a moment. But the race is on for second. Who's going to take it? Second place is neck and neck as they come down.
895.
But the 895, Joe Hoy's got it in the bag at the moment. 969 Alice Jeffrey and Te Ngarangi Wheeler. And holding down his own, Jackson Hennessy. Doing a great job there around that corner.
With a massive smile on his dial, that's for sure.
Yep.
And riding us out for the day's racing, I believe this is final number 25, Sprocket 7 mixed, with the 198 of Max Pocock from Cambridge, the 876 for Bowden Lamb from Mountain Raiders, the 780 Blake Ty out of Tauranga, the 351 of Thor Piso from Hamilton, the 128 Greta Z out of the Mountain Raiders, 674 Leo Charlton from New Plymouth, and Nico Simeon on the 416 out of Tauranga. But at the moment, I think I can make out the piece of the 351 out of Hamilton. I don't know what's in the water there at the moment. But the 674 is out the back of them. That's Leo Charlton from New Plymouth. As they come racing down, here we go into the third straight, lining up into that final corner. Thor Piso, it looks like it's his show. The battle's on for the 2 and 3. Here we go, we're going low. Oh my giddy aunt, that was like a dirty 90s haircut. Here we go, the battle's on though. It's all about the pedals as they line it up. Finals racing at its best. Here we go, the battle's on as they take it out. There we go, Aaron It is final number 25, Sprocket 7 mixed. That's how we get it done here in Rotorua at the Winter Series, round 2. Well, Aaron, I tell you what, mate, Rotorua hosted the round 2 of the Central Region Winter Series. Absolute blast. Thanks heaps, mate. How did you find it?
Oh, it was awesome. Such great racing. It was great to see all of the racers having a good time. And even though they were wet and cold, they were all still smiling and having a ball. So really nice to have a whole bunch of riders from all over the North Island here as well, and Australia.
For sure. I tell you what, the spirit of BMX racing was definitely live here in Rotorua today. Everyone giving it their all, even though the conditions weren't in our favour. Great to see. And again, thank you to Rotorua BMX Club for hosting another great event.
Not a problem. We love having you all here. We love it if you come back and join all our races. It'll be awesome to see. We've always got that awesome tuck shop going, and yeah, just come down. Even if you come down for one of our club nights.
Fantastic. I think that's us, mate. I'm off for a shinny dip, so see you all at the next one.
Yeah, I'm off home for some hot soup and some cheese rolls, I think.
What's my reason to ride?
For the thrill of the downhill.
To watch them succeed.
Customizing my bike.
Racing my mates. Learning new tricks. Winning races.
For moments like these.
And hitting the big air.
Now, what's your reason not to?
Having World Cup in New Zealand is such an awesome opportunity, a bit of a dream come true really.
Years of hard work, the culmination of a lot of people's efforts and dream that we set out on 10 years ago.
The community in Rotorua and in New Zealand love sport and they love competition, and nothing brings us together more than a huge event.
The fact that we get to race on a track like this in New Zealand, kind of hour and a half from my house, it's a dream come true, so I can't wait.
I think this is the first World Cup that's come to New Zealand, so I'm stoked. It's so cool to have one in the backyard, and yeah, I'm real keen to just, come and race in front of a home crowd. I think it's something pretty unique and special.
Hosting this event for us is the fulfilment of a vision.
We had a vision from the start to provide a world-class facility, and we've achieved that.
It means that I can race in front of my friends and family and yeah, showcase my skills in front of a home crowd. Some of that home love for us here, yeah.
Just getting New Zealand on the map really, and kind of just having a World Cup at home is real special.